And welcome back to the spooktacular conversation that never ends. This is Timeless Talk. I'm your host, the Ghoul, or who am I really? I am your host, AJ. Just not in the flesh today. Yeah. Welcome, y'all. This is, in case you're wondering about the set and why everything looks the way it does. Well, I mean, come on, it's October, y'all. So anyway, this is our first October episode. Before we get into why we're doing this, let me properly introduce, the hosts of this spectacular show. To my right.
Pause.
We have Slideshow. That was part of the aesthetic, bro.
That was good.
It went with it, bro.
Yeah. Did it?
Yeah. You didn't hear that? It was creepy, and then it had the little crickets and. Yeah, Slideshow. Hit with it, bro.
Disrespect is real.
Yeah. Say something to them, Slide. Come on.
Treat me like the real nigga I am.
All right, bro.
Oh. That's right.
Some super.
That's right. If you're not stopping me this Halloween.
You ain't stopping them this Halloween. Just let them know, Slide.
It's got darker than I wanted it to.
Yeah. Yeah. You can send them too. I'll whip their ass too.
Dang.
Right. Yeah. And then over to my left, as always, be money. Or is it?
I'm having a hard. There we go. I have a hard time hearing myself.
Is that Jason?
Yeah.
That's just,
Okay.
So anyway, guys, thank you and welcome back to, of course, the conversation never ends as we started this in the beginning. And this is the first October episode. We're gonna wrap it up. We got 4 more like this. So for the next 5 episodes, counting this one, we're gonna have it this themed. We're in October. It's Halloween themed. It's that time of year, y'all. We celebrate in style here on Timeless Talk.
Oh yeah.
And I'm gonna go ahead and let B Money explain to us what his topic's gonna be. We're gonna go left to right, y'all. Go ahead.
It's the beginning of the Halloween themed podcast month. So I want to start with what Halloween. Not only what does it mean to you, but what did you do on Halloween growing up and now?
Okay.
All right.
And then as for me, since it is the first episode of October, and as I just explained to you guys, this is going to be like a monthly, themed I guess bulk of episodes.
Yeah.
Mine's going to be. I'm going to start with the basics, the history of this celebration. Is it really a holiday? Is it not a holiday? Some people say that it is. Some people say that it isn't. Where did it all originate from? Where did it come from? Why did it start that way? And where is it now today? How's the evolution of it? How do some people celebrate it? That's what I want to get into, not just the origin of it, but also how do you celebrate it? And do your beliefs affect those celebrations? Slideshow?
Mine is pretty simple.
All right.
I just got a whole bunch of different scenarios for everybody.
Oh, here we go.
Okay. Scenario king here, huh?
Yes, sir.
All right.
All right. Cool. All right. So in that case, we'll go ahead and start with mine. We'll start central.
Right.
So the history of Halloween. So from what I did very light research with the help of my co-host here to my left. I'm not going to lie about it.
My back's going to hurt from carrying this podcast topic.
Oh, man. The shots are real, bro. The shots are real, bro. There's no holdback on that, bro.
Man.
I'm telling you, the mask. I don't think we're going to be able to see the mask on the whole time.
Man,
Do a hard cut, the mask's going to be off.
I'm going to do a hard cut. No. I'm determined to keep this on the whole episode.
All right.
Fuck that. I got to do it. Unless I want a sip of water, then I might have to take it off. But anyway.
Drill a hole, put a straw through it.
With that being said, anyway, like that being said, I had B Money here kind of help me out with this because I had the general idea. So what my understanding was Halloween had originally, I don't know the year. What year was it exactly, B Money?
Oh, it was ancient. It's an ancient holiday.
Yeah. So this is way back in the day, guys. And I think that my interpretation of it was, so with this holiday, right, basically what it was is on this day, people would wear costumes to fend off or to ward off spirits, right?
Yeah, to blend in. So
to kind of go along with it and not really be in crosshairs of anybody in particular or any other spirit that might had some plans for somebody in particular.
Because the holiday itself, I believe, is pronounced Samhain, and this is like the All Hallows Eve. So this is when the veil between the living and the dead for the Celtic people is the thinnest, so the dead can walk the earth as well as evil spirits,
Crazy.
the devils and demons. So in order not to get involved or have an entanglement with some of these evil entities, you would dress up scary to blend in. So that's where the costumes came from, and it kind of evolved into being scary into now princesses and fun things that kids enjoy.
It mostly involved into it.
Yeah.
Yes, over time that makes sense.
And then Big Sugar came in, and the candy we now enjoy is just basic candy. But before, it was actually gingerbread men, in hopes that the witches and demons would eat the gingerbread people and not your children.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
So it was kind of like it was almost like an offering to them.
Yeah, like take these kids that we cooked for you instead of my kids.
So, but they leave it outside or what?
Outside the front door.
Well, gingerbread man, we found out your real purpose in life is to be a sacrifice
And
to these spirits.
jack-o'-lanterns too. Jack-o'-lanterns, the reason you carve a face is to look, because for some reason, I'm not sure where this came, like evil spirits and witches have terrible eyesight. That's always been like a thing. So you carve a jack-o'-lantern, so they assume it's a decapitated head. So your house is already taken care of. So they cross over to your house, skip your house.
So this guy right here to our left here, to your front of you,
safe.
It's keeping you safe, but it does not. That doesn't look very appetizing.
No, not really. Some of that Jello.
Oh, some human brains, Jello brains for your taste buds. But anyway,
That's crazy. I've never heard of that.
yeah.
That's where, like, because most holidays, man, like they always have some weird thing to where I
didn't know that either.
It changes and evolves as most things do. The game of telephone, things evolve and change. But like, I think the only real holidays America has is 4th of July and Thanksgiving. Mm. The rest are evolved from pagan holidays, Roman holidays.
That makes sense. And that kind of no, I know what you mean. And it's kind of like interesting when you put it that way, right? So what actually makes something a holiday, right? Is it an event that has to take place?
It's like a collective that we all agree on, and usually a higher up, like the kings and queens would declare a holiday,
whether it's actually in play or not. Yeah,
a celebration or feast.
Basically celebrate. All right, so my next question for you fellas, and we'll go right to left this time. We'll start with slideshow. How did you celebrate? And I know this is gonna spark a debate between all three of us, but
this was what I was hoping for.
Yeah. See, so how did you celebrate this holiday or this event growing up as a kid?
I'm gonna take this mask off because it's restricting me from talking.
I knew it. One down.
Yeah.
AJ's next.
No, I can't. I just can't talk with it. But
There you go.
all right, yeah,
Cool.
all right. I was about to say, can you guys hand me a mask? I'm used to being at work. But so how do we celebrate, right?
Yeah.
So I was taught that, I don't know. I feel like it was a contradiction all around. I was taught that Halloween for one half was like the celebration of the dead. Then I was told, it's the devil's birthday. I was told a whole bunch of stuff. And I'm like, it's just kids getting candy. I didn't really think anything was wrong with it. As far as, growing up with a church mom, she was kind of lenient to some extent. Yeah. She allowed us on some Halloweens to get candy just from the other block, and come right back.
We used to carry pillowcases back in the day, man.
No, don't.
Yeah, fill that bitch up.
Come on, we in the hood.
Pillowcase. Hell yeah.
And I remember going to church one time, and I know we were talking, just a little bit before we started the podcast about, the contradiction there. Yeah. If you could elaborate on it a little bit.
So, I'm more religious now than growing up. And growing up, we just, you didn't go to church. There was, if you talked about religion, my parents would talk about it, but we never celebrated the idea of like going to church and that kind of thing. So when I would do sleepovers with friends, if it was on a Saturday, that Sunday morning, we're going to church. I'm like, oh, okay. Yep. So that's when I learned about harvest, right? So, but we'll talk about that later. But just private studying, Christmas, right? You put a tree in your house, you decorate it, get ready for stocking stuffers and presents and all that good stuff. But that is also a pagan holiday.
Yeah.
Right?
It is, yeah.
Yeah.
where they would chop down pine trees and put them in the house in hopes that the gods would give them a not harsh winter so they can survive and go into the spring, etc. But learning that, it felt weird that some people would celebrate some pagan holidays, but not others because they're less evil than, you know what I mean? Like, where did that come into play?
Yeah. Or who made that rule?
Yeah, because then you start finding out Jesus was never born on Christmas.
Right.
We picked that for the
Yeah.
Hallmark Channel.
Yeah.
And, you know, why all this stuff now? And especially when you're a kid, too, you try to learn and follow along with your parents' religious beliefs or your friends' beliefs. But then, you know, it's all about toys at that point. At a certain age, you know, I want certain toys and gift of giving. But yeah, it was always weird that you would celebrate certain holidays and not others.
Yeah.
You know,
It's almost like what the Jehovah's Witnesses would do, right?
They wouldn't celebrate.
No, they don't
at all.
celebrate.
They don't celebrate.
anything.
That's what I'm saying.
Not even
birthdays.
That's
Not even
that's like,
birthdays.
so it's more. It's actually way more intense to be their situation than right. Way
They
more.
follow it, I guess, better. 'Cause
Wow.
They don't pick any pagan holidays to
Yeah. They said
run with and
They said
celebrate.
forget all of them.
Right? Yeah.
But me, I was always, I don't know, at least as far as when I became of age, I just thought it became something that was, for children.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, I don't have a problem with it. It's just not one of my most favorite holidays.
All right.
Okay, that makes sense to me. Well, as far as me, man, I mean, I'll go ahead. You go first, so you can explain how you.
So Halloween is hands down my favorite holiday. Christmas was always fun, but the family fallout I've had, it became more drama and troublesome to try to do Halloween or Christmas. Thanksgiving always was kind of a weird, because my family, my dad's side is Scottish, so we don't celebrate Thanksgiving. It wasn't like a thing they celebrated.
Oh,
It was just why bother? It's a more American holiday, as my grandfather came from Scotland. So it was we did the cook a ham, cook a turkey, but it was nothing really to celebrate. But Halloween was when I felt like my mom, dad, that dynamic, the sister, that small family, we celebrated hard. Like, we got fun costumes, played fun games, scary movies. That was the one holiday that was
really
no
good
drama.
childhood memories from that, too.
Always. Every
Memories.
Halloween, an amazing just memory of Halloween.
Yeah.
No drama, no fighting,
break out the movies.
always fun. There's always something fun about it. So Halloween is always going to be my favorite holiday, just for like the happy, fun memories of it.
Is it like
That's
that?
cool,
That was
man.
you guys' version of family time? That holiday?
Yeah, because that was the most, because Christmas you're so stressed out. You can't drive anywhere. There's traffic bumper to bumper. There's last minute shoppers. You're worried that I always had the panic of like, is my gift gonna match what you got me?
Oh,
and that's not the point of it, but that's how I always felt. Like, oh
Right.
shit, I got you this one thing, but you got me this amazing thing.
Yeah.
And it's about what it means to people. But growing up, again, that unfair pressure. People are just nasty on Christmas
The
time.
stress,
Black Friday, awful time. People getting trampled.
Black Christmas.
That's a good movie, by the way.
Yeah.
But
Don't
yeah,
say
so
that.
Halloween was never any drama. It was always fun, always adventures. Like, I can't think of one Christmas adventure besides going to look at lights.
Yeah. Or Black Friday don't count, huh?
I mean, that's a new.
That's a crazy.
Do
That's
you
a
call it a holiday? though?
retail.
Well,
adventure?
people getting killed on that day,
Yeah.
so
Retail adventure, man.
Yeah.
Retail.
But yeah, no, Halloween, man. You're dressing up, getting candy, doing Halloween parties. Like, it's always. I've always had an amazing time during Halloween.
That's good, man. As far as I go, I think that my fondest memory was just my parents. It's weird because I grew up in a Christian household as well,
Okay.
and they let us dress up. You know what I'm saying? They let us go out and trick or treat, do all the whole nine, and enjoy ourselves. Like I said, man made that comment about the pillowcase. We most definitely filled them up. It was just our thing. Me and my brother JJ.
competition, huh?
Me and my brother JJ, man, we go at it and we not only clown on each other's costume, who had the better costume, but who filled the most candy up was the champ of the evening, man. Whoever came back home with a fatter pillowcase of candy was the winner, bro.
Did you
100%.
guys do the double dip?
Double dip.
Oh, you talking about when you grab candy?
Always have two costumes.
Oh.
And the
Oh,
people,
that's
and the
wise,
people that are
bro.
very generous, trick or treat, get your candy. You realize what you got. Oh, they got a lot of good shit.
Yep.
Yeah.
We going
Go
back
down-
to that
go
fucking
down
house
get
as somebody
to the
else.
Driveway, wait for the door to close, swap out costumes, come
Smart.
up, trick or treat, boom.
The king size candies.
Oh yeah.
You guys ever see the parents that wait, hold on. I'll get into that before I continue on about how I celebrated.
Oh yeah.
You guys ever see the parents that this is some lazy shit, bro. They'll follow their kids in their fucking car.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I see that every fucking
He
year
said
now,
that's
and I'm like,
lazy.
yo, that's some lazy ass shit. Get your ass out the car and walk with your child, man.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I just wanted to put that out there. This year in 2022, if y'all are doing that weird shit, man, get the fuck out of the car, pull over,
The only,
enjoy family time with your child.
to be fair and to throw a wrench into it, the only time I've seen that, and I have seen it, is when it's like brutally cold or raining out.
Okay, that actually makes sense.
That
But
way,
if
your
no.
kids can go get candy and come into a nice warm vehicle, and then you know.
Okay, when you put it that way, okay, but
And it's all about safety. I mean, when I was again trick or treating, like I was out till God knows when, getting candy by myself.
Yeah.
You know, it's one of those things where you never thought nothing was going to happen to you. You know.
Yeah.
as dangerous as that scenario really is,
Yeah.
you're right. It's you don't think about that shit as a kid.
Walking
You don't.
alone in the darkness.
Hey, a lot of the times though, some of those blocks would only have like 3 good houses though. So then you'd have to do what you could do with those 3 houses, then move to the next neighborhood. So
See, what you have to do though is you have to memorize that and actually have a map for next year. That's what I would do.
man,
You would map out the strategies.
oh yeah,
yeah.
yeah, but that makes sense as far as the driving though.
So, but you growing up, AJ, did you do Harvest or did you do Halloween?
I was getting to that. Sorry, guys. I was getting to that. I wanted to give a little example of that little pet peeve of mine with the parents.
Lazy
you know?
ass kids.
Lazy ass parents. The kids were the ones that are dope. The kids. If the kids were in the car with the parents, well, then you're part of the problem. Then, you know what I mean? You're part of the problem.
I've heard of people honking too. Like, do you have candy? Like, knock on the door and try
yeah.
it.
Bro, that's
Do
next
you see a
level.
damn Janet, you know,
Bro, that's
Jack-o'-lantern?
next level lazy ass shit. Y'all
Man.
full of shit for that, bro. I'm sorry. I can't. Nah,
Because
man.
I feel like there's written rules and unwritten rules. And Halloween is if there's a porch light on, we got candy.
Yeah, yeah, right.
If
Yeah.
the porch light is off,
you would
we're done for the
occasionally,
evening.
yeah, you would occasionally find the no candy this year. You ever see that in the house? We're not doing candy this year. Or we're not doing Halloween this year. I'll see
Just
that a
turn.
lot too.
That's a dick move. Just turn the porch light off.
Yeah,
I
don't
need
even tell me
a
all that.
handwritten note telling me why my kid's not going to get candy this year.
Did you guys ever?
Basically, bro. I
Did you
know.
guys ever indulge in the toilet paper and egging houses?
Yes.
Oh hell
You guys
yes, I
did?
did.
Yeah.
I got stories for that.
Is
Man.
there a statute of limitations on that? Because I would hit all my teachers.
Yes,
I
actually.
find out where they lived.
Oh,
That's how you would get.
Bruce is out to
And if
So
there
you-
is no statute of limitations, I did not do that.
Right.
I'm just kidding.
Too late.
This is
Too
part
late for that. And, you know, I'm surprised we. Oh, it's a sidebar, but we do. And you know what? Thanks. Shout out to B Money for getting these thoughtful,
Shout out to Big Money.
amazing little.
Shout out to my favorite retail store, Spirit Halloween. Sponsor us.
You really should though.
Yeah.
Because I got this fucking mask there too.
See? I think 90% of this.
90% of what you see here is actually
Probably
from you
Spirit
guys.
Halloween, yeah.
Literally. Except for that projector over there. I think the projector on my face and the backdrop here is
Five-star rating. That thing's been
By the
dropped
way, yes,
by
it's been
AJ
dropped.
at least 8 times.
during setup.
In the same
that
hour.
thing took a beating,
And
bro.
it's still working like a
Yeah.
champ.
It took a beating, and it's still hanging in there. So, and by what they tell me, I can only see certain shit through this mask.
Yeah.
Tell me it looks good. It doesn't affect my vision either. So anyway,
See the spiders dropping down.
Wait,
That's
boy,
dope.
one more comment before we move on.
Yes.
Since you were talking about you and JJ used to go trick or treating and fill up the pillowcases,
yeah.
we can't forget to talk about the drug deal that would go on after you get back home. And just empty out the candy
that
on
was the
floor.
biggest part of the night, bro.
Oh, yeah.
That was I'm flaunting what I got here. What you really got?
You had to pay your dad tax.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
That was huge.
right. 10%.
Yeah, he already dipped in that
10?
bag.
I got to talk to your manager. My
Yeah,
dad would
man.
my dad would take at least 25%.
Fuck, just dip in your bag and grab your shit. That's fucked up. You put in all the work. He's like, come here, son. Let me
And of
see
course, sharing the same genetics, I had the same fucking taste, so he would get the good shit that I wanted too. Like, oh, okay.
It's like-
I didn't want that. Okay.
That's real, bro. And that's a struggle we all had too, man. And so it's like, yo,
Oh, the dad
come
tax
on,
is
dads.
fucking-
The dad tax is real. I'm probably gonna do that shit to my daughter,
I
huh?
have to. That's how traditions stay traditions.
That is
Yeah.
true. You're right. You're 100% right.
Don't let it die with you.
No,
Come
you
on
don't.
now.
You don't. Anyway, to continue on what I was saying, about getting to how I actually, celebrated as a kid. So, not to tap into B Money's topic, 'cause that's what I was about to say is part of his topic.
Gotta make us some other bullshit. What's your
Basically-
favorite scary movie?
Basically, no, we got to save that one for another episode. We might be able to squeeze that in this one, actually.
I'm telling you, there's so much to talk about for Halloween. This is my holiday. I can do.
Yes, and by the way, guys, just so everybody knows, so our audience knows, this is B Money shit. This entire month is
This whole
basically
month.
B Money shit. So, I feel like each one of us hosts here on Timeless Talk gonna have our own like favorites, right? But you know what? Shout out to B Money and his favorite holiday. We're here. We're gonna make the best of this. We're having a good time already.
Oh yeah. And tomorrow, the 30th. Now, I guess.
Awesome, 30th.
It'll already have been opened, but take your kids to the pumpkin patch.
Yeah, it will be open.
Petting zoo, slides, all the fun stuff.
Plenty of time to get out there, cut your jack-o'-lanterns, carve them, do whatever you do with your families, create those memories. But as far as me, how I celebrated it as a kid,
yes,
continuing with the pillowcases and all that, we would end up sometimes. Some years we do this, and some years we just do it the traditional way and go and the old-fashioned way, go knock on doors and experience it that way. We never called it Harvest. My house, we just called it Halloween. Okay. We did go to Harvest. They had something called Harvest Fest at the churches that we attended.
Yeah, because that was a big
and we would
thing.
go, and it would be a big ass thing, right? They would take all the chairs away from the sanctuary, the main sanctuary. They would set up like little candy stations, and they'd have games. And there was rules though. You couldn't wear anything that was too spooky. You couldn't wear a mask. Like what I'm wearing right now, I wouldn't be allowed to go in there with something like this.
That one, I think you'd be okay.
Really?
The skull one, I think that would be.
That'd probably be a little much, huh?
Because I was told when I did Harvest, nothing gory.
Yeah. Nothing blood.
Like you could be a vampire,
they told
but
us
no blood on the mouth.
Well, they said you could paint your face, but you couldn't wear a mask. That was the rule at our church.
Oh, see, we could wear masks, but it couldn't be gory or like a what's the word, like a movie scary.
Well, then this would be cool.
Jason,
like horror movie.
This would be cool. Then.
Yeah, that'd be fine. I think. Well, again, for my growing up Harvest days.
Yeah, exactly. So Harvest. It's the same thing as Halloween, man. It just has a different paint job.
That's a hill a lot of church going folks will die on. That Harvest is different than Halloween because that's the devil's holiday. But for Harvest, you're allowed to wear a costume, get candy, and watch appropriate spooky movies. That sounds an awful lot like celebrating Halloween.
It just does. I mean,
but they're calling it Harvest so they can sleep better at night. I don't know.
Right. I was about to ask you fellas that. So that's basically what that is, right? Because why else would you give it that name, right? Because I mean,
during the harvest moon, during the time when they like
it's
savings,
to make themselves, like you said. I really
better.
believe it's just also to make themselves feel like, okay, well, we're not celebrating Halloween,
but not to knock it though. I've always had a good time.
Oh, of course. No, I'm not knocking Harvest at all.
Always had a good time.
Yeah, I'm not knocking Harvest at all because I actually enjoyed it too. Did you ever go to anything like that at your church back in the day, slideshow?
I've been to a church like that.
Yeah,
I was told one of like a Christian myth. I call it a myth.
A Christian myth.
It has yet to be.
Christian myth, huh?
Yeah.
All right, what's the myth?
I was always told, but it was never confirmed that like some people were witches and they would do things to the candy before giving it to the kids.
Oh, here we go. Okay, so
Now
that
he gets
is a 100% myth.
Yeah.
And what happened was, so I'm sure growing up, if you guys did go trick or treating, that your parents checked candies for razor blades. They would even have
we heard about
stations
that.
where cops would X-ray candy. Yeah. That's 100% a myth. That never happened. What happened was one dad did poison his kids. And he said he bought it from a drugstore. There must be a menace out there. And that spread out to where, like, it could strike anywhere and kill all our kids. But it was just one man trying to kill his family. And he did.
Really?
Yeah. But that one isolated incident spread into,
That's crazy.
because I think it was in Pennsylvania when it happened. So, I mean, it's already out here in California. Like, make sure you check your candy. Who's going to put a razor blade in a Snickers?
Yeah, what did that start?
How would you close it back?
Yeah, did that start up in the 90s? Because I remember hearing about that as a kid. Like, wait, let me see your bag first. Wait.
The late 80s when it really happened, and then it trickled down to the 90s till now. People still freak out about candy. Always check it. You're always told that.
Yeah,
from that one incident.
That's crazy.
I was like, "Are you actually drinking? How the hell are you doing that?" Okay,
I didn't even question that. I was wondering.
all right, cool.
I was like, "What? Something funky going on with his hand?"
I didn't do it. Imagine I could drink to this shit, bro. That'd be awesome.
I mean,
man.
technically you can.
I could
put a straw in
Let
there.
me see, bro. Technically you could.
I could.
Take a head back.
Anyway, okay.
So that is a confirmed myth.
Yeah.
There you go. I solved it for you.
Cool. All right. So now, with that being said, guys, let's transition over to B Money and his topic. Yes.
All right. So I'll go first, though. Again, to recap, I want to know how you guys celebrated. Maybe even tell like a fun, memorable story.
Memorable.
And then how you celebrate now.
Got a couple of those.
So growing up,
start us off, sir.
the festival for some reason was always before Halloween and Halloween style events. So I would go to 3 churches in my town and celebrate harvest. And one of them was always the same day. So you would hit back to back. So whatever one was the lamest harvest, you
would hit last.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh no, you go first, dip out, and then go to the better harvest. And then the next day, the following day would be the other harvest day. And again, they would have barbecued hot dogs, burgers, carnival style games. Like it was always a blast. And that's when I would wear my secondary B team costume. For
the B team costume. That's hilarious.
And then, of course, I'd go trick or treating, and that's a whole event too. So depending on how extravagant my costume was, you got to get ready, pumped up, all that stuff. So I go out trick or treating, and you hit all the local nice houses first because that's when the sun's still setting. You're having a good time. You have your pillowcases, wagons, depending on if you know you're going to have a good lot.
Of course.
And you always go with at least 3 or 4 friends just to have a good time, talk about stuff, not get too bored, and hit all the good houses. And I would have a previous map and try to scope out like in stores of like local neighbors of like, who's buying the good shit. And like, oh, we got to hit this house. Like we had to hit this house
it was
first.
the same way.
So I have a detailed map.
They got the big candy bars.
The king size houses, you hit them first.
King size candy bars.
That was a trick. The good candy houses you hit first because they're going to run out.
Yeah.
That's true, and they would run out. But sorry, kids, I'm out. Like fuck,
they would buy one box of king size, like they're doing us justice. Like healthy options. They were marked for next year's TPing, drive-bys,
TPing drive-bys,
eggings.
We get to that too. The eggings and all that. That's part of my shit. But go ahead.
Basic trick or treating, and then of course when you're done, you got to put.
This was then, right? This was then?
Anything gold to you, your favorite candy, you got to go in your pockets to avoid the dad tax.
Yes.
Oh.
And then once you start sorting out like all your friends of like, I don't like jelly beans, but I do, and you switch out and you start doing the drug deals there. Then you put on your favorite movie, get maybe a pizza that your mom would order. That's how my mom would order some pizza, and we just chill out until... know. But depending on how late you would be, if the Halloween was on a Friday, Saturday, that kind of thing, you can stay a little later. If it was on a school day, maybe one movie, a couple pieces of pizza, then get ready for bed and go home, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
And then once that was done, my dad loved Halloween till the day he died. So what I would do is then I would get my scariest costume. I would hide behind a pillar, and he would give me the okay of like, these trick-or-treaters are okay to scare. So I would just scare the shit out of anybody coming to the door. And then if it was little kids, like maybe their first Halloween, he would give me like the no, don't. So I would hide, and then give the little kids like a really fun experience of like, oh, I get candy, I get to dress up. It's the best holiday to share that love. But yeah, teenagers and shit like that, I'm scaring the fuck out of you.
Yeah, that actually sounds like that's crazy. It sounds like what I did similarly.
Oh, yeah.
He just reminded me of a video. Let me see if I can pull it up.
My adolescent ass would either shoot somebody with a paintball gun.
Okay.
Covered up in my I would jump up in my costume like, "Got you, motherfucker!" When they're like, I was ruthless, bro. I was kind of an asshole, honestly.
We would take
looking back on
chainsaws.
Looking back at it, basically, I was that kind of
paintball's
asshole.
kind of a dick move.
And that is a dick move. And I would slide around, with the knee pads and shit,
scraping stuff. Cool.
That was cool, but I was an asshole, honestly. I was a little punk ass kid sometimes, and I would only get away with doing shit like this at not my parents' house. It'd be at a friend's house or whatever. And looking back on it, I was just an asshole, bro. That was not cool at all. But I was nicer to the younger ones. I did exactly what you're saying.
Good, yeah.
I literally switched the mask and I just go give them exactly. I had some morals. I wasn't a complete asshole.
What about like fright nights too? Because that was a big thing too. We go to all the fright nights, the haunted hay rides, all those fun things.
That's cool, man. The LA haunted hay ride, man. Shout out to them. We definitely need to hit that up this year, fellas.
Absolutely
it's really worth it. It's really good. I was gonna tell Slideshow too. We should definitely check that out, bro. It's good, man.
If y'all want to head down there, we can.
We should do it. Let's do it. Be money. You guys down to go? Three of us should do it, man.
Oh yeah.
Hey, I got that video if you guys want to see it real quick.
Yeah, what is it?
Yeah,
this reminded me of when he said he was jumping out scaring people. I don't know if you guys seen this, but
what's up?
Tyrone? Oh, shit out of him. Boom, done.
Oh,
that's it.
Fuck, he's done, bro.
Yeah.
Laid him out.
Put him back to sleep.
Okay, I'll tell you what. That motherfucker.
That's a true example of fight or flight. He had fight.
Yeah,
he wasn't having it.
And that
he was too close.
You see, you got to be careful with that because if you're a fighter and you go to these mazes like the Universal Studios and Knott's and all that, don't be fucking them up. You know what you're in there for. You better not be.
Yeah, he wasn't expecting that.
Yeah, that was a true prank gone bad.
That's that's a good point. I can't really compare it.
I can't go to a haunted house that I paid a ticket for and be like, he scared me. I had no idea.
And that's why I hit him.
The fuck you did. You're in line for a haunted maze.
Hey, except for I think last year it was when somebody actually got hurt.
100%, bro.
When the little boy actually got hurt in the maze.
So the thing is, they tell you by law they can't touch you.
They're not supposed to. Yeah.
So she got hurt. How?
It was a little boy. I don't know if you guys. Do you remember it?
I think
He got hurt then.
I think they grabbed him too hard. He fell or something weird.
Whoa.
But the problem is, if you are being touched, that is not a cast member, and you need to either like let someone know that because they can't touch you.
They're not supposed to.
You're not supposed to. Yeah.
Yeah, so they boo, scare you, and have a good time. But yeah, if they're touching you, that's not someone that works there. That's you need to figure something out.
Somebody didn't understand the assignment.
Haunted houses with friends, and then Dad Tax Scary Movie, and that was the end of my holiday. From there, so growing up now, I have a wagon, a really nice wagon that I make probably 6 gallons of margarita for the adults. We walk around houses and take the kids to the front door, trick or treat.
Interesting.
And then do the same thing, scaring the kids. Have my wife give me the signal. I also have a rating system. So if you come to my house and you're like 2 to 5, 2 to 8, you have a costume on, you're getting a king size candy bar.
Nice.
So come to my house if you got kids and candy, or in candy needs, but you get a king size candy bar.
I like that. That's
if
cool.
you're a tween, teen,
this is how you do it
teenager,
now.
Oh yeah, and you have a costume, you're gonna get some good candy. If you have no costume, you get maybe a fun size or no candy. I'll tell you straight up, you're not getting any candy. Like you didn't even try.
Yeah, that's how they usually do it.
That's fair though. That's actually really fair. I respect that.
And if I'm wowed by your costume, like I love your costume,
like you went up and beyond.
You get at least 4 to 5 king size pieces.
Like here you go. Damn, that's pretty cool, man.
So I showed up as me.
Oh,
here's your fun size.
Yeah.
He said I showed up as me. Okay. Well, here's your fucking fun size, because
take B3 in the bottom to the pumpkin patches, carve some pumpkins, scary movies. That's how I celebrate now as an adult. And I always, again, I've never had a bad Halloween.
You still dress up?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, cool. That's fun. I find it fun, dude, honestly.
Because I'll dress up for the work Halloween parties, and then I at least have a mask to introduce myself to you for the trick-or-treat exchange. I'll have something on.
That makes sense.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Everybody's in character.
Oh, yeah.
All right, so then, did you have anything you want to add to that?
That's how I celebrate. And
that is awesome. All
Still
right.
celebrate, love it.
I like how B Money celebrates it. Cool.
So has the love for it remained the same since you were younger, or is it more? Or
it's more every time. It's more because there's always something more to it. There's more movies. There's more things you can do.
Yeah,
easier access for certain things. Like
I agree.
That's true. Everything evolves, right?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
But, yeah, a lot more fun. You do occasionally have the lazy parents. I've had one person honk from the driveway. Like, do you have candy? Like my porch light's on. Like
I still
how do you
can't
not
believe
know
that
this?
one, bro.
We're not getting
That
out
one
if you don't
gets-
got the candy.
That one gets me, bro. That's
Like-
fucking hilarious. You're a lazy ass fucking person.
Like you
man.
celebrated and you kind of celebrated. So
yeah.
you know the rule, right?
Yeah.
If there's a light on the house,
I knew that though.
they have candy.
I knew that.
That's facts.
That's don't honk it. Do you have candy? Is my light on?
They're like, oh, you fucker. No, obviously.
Or they don't
but
have
that's
one
why
in
you-
the
mask.
Yeah.
Hey, have you guys ever I remember going up to a house because they had the lights on, but there's no decoration on the house. They just had the lights on.
Yeah.
And I knocked.
Bro.
As soon as I knocked, they turned the lights off.
Oh, bro.
Yeah.
What were you dressed as?
It could have been the time I won as Michael Jackson.
Bro.
Okay, all right.
Said you're not getting my kids.
Damn.
Nah.
No, so not
Man.
not gonna go towards the negative on that one. I've done this to where I've completely run out of candy and I forgot to turn the light off.
Oh.
But what I'll do is I'll open up and say, I'm so sorry, I don't have candy. Then I'll turn it off. I want to be like, oh, psych.
Right. Just turn it. Yeah. Hopefully he didn't see.
Yeah, I'll apologize and then I'll turn the light off from there.
Hopefully.
Get your black ass out of here.
You know what? But I was like, come on, guys. Come on, people. At least turn your fucking porch light off. Don't turn it off once they knock on the fucking door.
Or leave it off with a note.
Yes.
Because then I'm going to come up and see what the note's for. And now I went to your house for no reason.
Or I've seen it where they had the light on with the fucking note there for that reason, so you could read it, so you could walk up, right?
Yeah.
And
You made the effort to walk just to get bad
We
news.
have no candy.
Yeah, you're making the effort to walk up the driveway all the way up to the front door, and you get bad news.
We're not celebrating this year. Find Jesus. What?
Man, fuck.
Yeah.
You know what?
You're right. I found a dozen eggs.
Y'all played yourself, man. I'm going to your house ready to go, man. Not cool to do to people. Not cool to do to kids on Halloween, man. Come on. Anyway, but I mean, with that being said, Mr. Slideshow. All right. What about you, sir? How did you celebrate it when you were younger, and how do you celebrate it now? Question of B Money's topic.
He's like, younger, didn't do it. Now, didn't do it.
Hey,
Done.
man, I might have celebrated it a couple years, man. Like,
Okay.
at least the 3 I could think of off my head was the time I dressed up as Michael Jackson for one. I remember that
Oh,
because
you weren't lying. Okay.
yeah, I walked up to
Thought
the
that was
door.
part of a skit.
No, that was real. That was real.
Walked the
Yeah.
door, ring the doorbell, did a spin.
Hey, nah, that's
Yo, it's real, though.
that's exactly how it happened. I said,
Moonwalk out.
Oh, bro, I've been gangster as fuck. You ain't gonna give me no candy? Well, fuck you then. And then just fucking
Yeah.
moonwalk
just
backwards.
moonwalk, flipping them off.
While you doing this moonwalk.
Hey,
Bro, legendary.
both of y'all really tapped into like what happened to me.
Oh, shit.
I remember the only thing I remember from that night was I went up trick or treat, and there was some people that was just right in front of me. They just closed the door, and I was walking up, and then I said that, and they were like, "You want some candy?" I was like, "Nah."
No,
I
I'm
don't.
just knocking on your door for the fuck of
Then
it.
they close it. Like, oh, shit.
They said you want some candy? You got to dance.
Ooh.
They told you that?
Yeah.
See, so
bro.
that's the thing I do too. This though, like if you're, I can't even think of an example. If you're a famous character, I'll say the line, and then you get even better prize.
Well, I'll tell you
know what I mean?
what.
I won't say you won't get it if you don't, but like if you're Michael Jackson, like, can you do a moonwalk? And then here's some king size Snickers.
That's kind of cool, though. I agree. No, but he said it's a key.
Yeah.
I like it, though, because you know what? Live your fucking costume, bro.
Yeah.
Be that thing, right? Be that person.
Because the people that get the best kick out of it is the kids.
Yes, and
Yeah.
I
Who
will
are you?
say,
I'm the Hulk. Oh
Yeah,
shit, the
that's
Hulk
true.
smash. They
and
love that.
yeah, and they love when you're
it.
oh smash. Oh yeah, he knew that's who I am. Like I have to get excited over that shit.
See?
And it's it was memorable, right? Look, you telling the story. It stuck with you. It was memorable, right? So you never forgot about that house, right?
See, look. So there's
So-
a twofold question to that.
Yeah.
All right.
So, when did y'all? Because if you really think about it, did they want to see a kid just enjoy themselves, or did they want to see some perv stuff? Because what I grabbed my crotch for them. I said,
No, you didn't.
I did.
So-
No, you did.
That's what Michael Jackson
Like,
was
that's
grabbing
what I
his
fucking
couch.
So
did.
here's my follow up. I think they just wanted to have you enjoy the moment as your costume.
Oh yeah.
And I think they wanted to enjoy a kid enjoying it. If it was perverted, I think they would have been like, if you want candy, you got to dance for it with your pants off.
Yeah, B Money's got a
Tap
point,
dance.
dude.
Why don't
That's
you-
actually
why don't
that's
you
the
moonwalk
selling
those tidy
point.
whities
Right
into
there,
my door?
fucking-
Hey, no, that's true though, because that's the only thing I remember from that night.
Yo,
That's the only thing I remember from that night. But I think when I stopped celebrating Halloween was I don't remember what grade it was, but must have been, I think it was middle school, because I used to play football for Pete Knight.
Okay.
And I remember that year I got in my football gear and just said, let's see what happened. And then like I wasn't hitting no houses. There was no houses giving candy around my area.
that was whack.
So I was like, man, and I feel goofy. I'm over here walking around in football cleats. So I'm like, nah, I'm done. I'm like, that's it for me. I'm retired.
So here's my
Done. Time to hang it up.
Here's my question of like, are you sure you haven't celebrated since? Have you been to Halloween parties?
No, I'm not a party person.
No, okay,
Not a party person, but
okay.
that's because if somebody invited me out though, and I didn't have nothing to do, and I was bored at home,
You probably do.
probably.
There's gonna be
Depends on who it is.
There's gonna be an awesome party coming up this month.
See, because like if you and AJ was watching a movie, scary movies or whatever, I'm like, hey, you want to? It's not. I'm not really coming for Halloween. I'm coming to watch a movie with y'all rather.
Okay.
So like, but which is still celebrating though.
So you find a way to
It can't be,
not
yeah.
really celebrate, but just enjoy the moment.
Yeah.
Okay.
If you want to say it like that, yeah. Yeah. And then I think the pumpkin patch and stuff like that, I think that's cool for the kids.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Because they enjoy themselves too.
Oh, and they remember that too. It's memorable.
yeah.
That's another memorable aspect of the whole thing,
That's just hard though, because my son, his favorite color is orange, and we've bought so many orange things for him. He just automatically assumes if it's orange, it's mine. So when he goes to a pumpkin patch, he's like, "This is all mine, huh?"
That boy said, I'm in heaven.
He's like, "That slide's mine. That pumpkin's mine. That carriage is mine." I'm like, no. We're gonna get one. He's like, "No, this is obviously this is mine."
It's mine though. What you
He
mean?
gonna be over there like, just reverse the car rim this way.
Yeah, I'll just back it up.
Open up the trunk.
This should be at home.
Yeah. Yeah. Man, that's crazy. So that was also with us. That was when you were younger and then when you were older as well, right?
That was middle school. And then I remember one more time where
You said school?
since you guys were talking about the church, yeah. I remember there was one church that just like they basically had Halloween in the in the church. But I mean, it wasn't like demons everywhere.
You mean harvest?
Yeah, harvest. Harvest. But they were still giving out candy. Same concept, just a little. If you want to try to brush it up, make it a little innocent. But it was still everybody dressed up.
Would you say they're churching it up?
Oh my god!
Trying to make the church version.
Yeah.
Trying to make the church version. Yeah. I mean, but I don't know.
So now, as an adult, nothing remotely Halloween celebrated.
Nah. I think I'm just
Pass out candy. Nothing.
I probably would do that. I'd pass out candy. I think I would.
Right.
I'd pass out candy. Something.
Be the hero the kids need.
Yeah, because I remember they would throw some like dollar bills up in there.
Hey, sometimes they really hook it up. People took it really, really serious.
Yeah, some of the houses that gave out candy and ran out, they would apologize.
Yeah,
with
dude,
sodas, dollar bills, something. Yeah,
I forgot what I was gonna say. But it just came back to me. I was gonna say, if you run out of something to give me, like give me anything. You don't want that couch? Give that to me.
Okay.
Yeah. You run out of candy? Yeah.
So I'm not picky. I'll take that flat screen.
Yeah. Give me that right there.
I'll take that too.
Give me the door.
That's what you had from.
Oh, you know what? Speaking of unwritten rules of Halloween, you all know to knock, not ring the doorbell, right?
Yes. Wait, why?
Because some people might be sleeping, babies, etc. So a knock is quieter than a ding dong to the whole house.
That is a fair point.
It's an unwritten rule. You always knock.
That's a fair point.
I did one, and if you don't respond, I did the other one.
Now, are you done with your explanation?
Yeah.
So for me, now it's my turn, right? So I kind of gave you guys a tidbit of how I celebrated when I was younger.
All right.
Now, as I was older, okay, I'm gonna start off when I was a tween, as B Money put it.
Okay.
So when I was a tween and I was kind of like teenager blossoming into the adult that I became.
Blossoming. Okay.
Whatever, man.
Dear God, it's me, AJ.
Nah, but okay. Before I grew into the fucking adult that I am now, right?
There we go.
So before I grew into this adult, in the middle of my teenage and adolescence and craziness and wild shit, I no longer really celebrated this holiday for the candy. It was more so for being an asshole. I basically went around with a hockey mask on, inspired by your boy here,
Jason.
And I actually had it very screen accurate. I even painted it to make it look like it was vintagely from the movie. I took a lot of pride in that.
What color were the triangles?
They were red.
Okay.
And then I made sure that it glowed in the dark. That part's not screen accurate, but I didn't care. I thought it was cool. So I made it glow in the dark. Made sure it glowed in the dark. I wore black gloves. I wore black sweats, black hoodie, black shoes. I think I had black Air Forces on, bro. All black Air Forces. So those that know, you know. If you know about all black Air Forces, then you know. If you know, you know.
Everything to get hit by a car. All black.
Basically. Okay. But I did that. I was glowing to the face, so you knew, hey, man, we got to street. But anyway, what we would do is me and my buddies would go around and TP the shit out of houses. So we would target
just any house,
ex-girlfriends' houses, or just to fuck with people that, we know we just want to fuck with. We egg cars.
So they were on some purge type stuff.
Yeah, bro, we were egging cars. And
they were spitting on the spirit of Halloween.
Night of Mischief. Isn't it the Night of Mischief?
No, that's from the movie The Crow, The Devil's Night.
I could have sworn that Halloween was also Night of Mischief.
Don't be disgracing.
That's the church holiday. That's the church top.
Whatever, man. The point is, I was over here fucking egging cars, egging people.
Cars, damn, man.
And then egging houses. We were bad kids, dude.
All right.
And my parents hear this shit, they're gonna be like, they watch it, like, damn, dude, when the fuck did you do this?
They don't know it's you. You have a mask on.
Because you're right. I'm not AJ. I'm just an imposter. Right. That's why I haven't taken.
Mr. Smile over here was doing that shit.
Mr. Smile can't take off his face. It's
Come
my
on,
face.
now.
I can't. It's not a mask if I can't take it off. Look at my face. It's my face, yo. I can't.
It's a HIPAA violation.
Can't fucking remove it, man. So
we're not talking about his healthcare.
Huh?
Healthcare,
but his personal identity
is not HIPAA,
isn't it? Not.
Well, it's only for healthcare.
It's only for healthcare.
If I relate you, if I say Slideshow has blank disease, that's HIPAA. If I just say Ryan is here, that's here you are.
Well, still don't put our personal identities out there. So just leave the mask on.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna leave it on there. So anyway, am I really AJ or am I not? That's the question.
Mom
of the
and
Dad. He said what? But anyway, maybe I wasn't the one that was doing it. Maybe it was all my friends doing this shit. I was just there witnessing it. But anyway,
there you go.
We'll go with that. Yeah. So I had bad influences on my life, I guess. Not just that, but we actually did eat candy, and I think it was like we ate whatever the hell. Because usually his parents in particular, I won't put them out there like that, especially at the weapon. It had so much left over, bro. We just ate whatever was fucking left. whatever his parents didn't pass out that night. We went home and we fucking binged on that. So it was like binging on that and just pizza. Like you said, pizza rolls were life back then, man. Chicken nuggets. I still ate dinosaur chicken nuggets, man.
Oh, come on, man.
No fucking shame, bro. I think Tyson made them back then too.
Stuffed crust pizza.
Oh man,
you can't out pizza the Hut.
You really can't. And they're the originators of that, aren't they?
Yep.
It came from them. They're genius for that, bro.
Hey, they still got those around?
Hell yeah.
They
yeah.
They have a new one. It's cheese balls.
Oof.
So each pizza has like at least 3 or 4 cheese like dipping balls that you filled with just it's delicious.
Oh yeah.
It's just like damn. No, but that was basically how I celebrated as a young adolescent. I mean, as an adult now, it's different. I celebrated it last year with my daughter, first year.
How'd that go?
It went well, actually. She didn't know what the hell was going on because she was she was only a month old. I think it was 2 months old. Yeah, about 2 months old. She was a little Care Bear. It's cute. Okay. This year, I think she'll enjoy it more and probably get a kick out of it.
Just so she can say she did it.
Yeah, exactly.
You got to have that.
We had to.
Where you
and we got photos and
let her run around and pick her costume. That's gonna be so fun.
Yeah, we're gonna let her pick. It's gonna be cool, man. Just because it's kind of part of the whole aesthetic and idea. So,
at what age are they able to do that? 2?
What do you mean?
Like able to understand and pick their own costume?
You could let them do it now.
I mean, your daughter shows like what she likes as far as like I know that toy, right?
Yeah.
So, I mean, I would say 1, but like 2 is a solid. Like they can voice that I like this character, like this is my jam, and they'll walk to like, oh my god, like this is it. I want to be this character.
Yeah. So she's 1 and she's only a year old, and
she'll still like the experience. But I think when she's 2 though, she'll
really like it and actually indulge in it and try to pick out a costume that she wants to wear. And
you always have to buy 2 costumes for your kids because if they really like it, they're gonna wear it every day, stain it. So have 1 prestige ready to go for Halloween night. That's a good Halloween tip.
Oh, that's smart. And so B3 can just go ham on.
So like 1 for school, 1 for after. Yeah,
because not even just little boys, but kids in general, they find a way to get fucking dirty.
Yeah,
that's true.
And then this year he's Buzz Lightyear. It's all white costume. That's not gonna last.
Hell no.
So I got 2 of those ready.
Not even a second.
No.
Yeah.
No.
You already knew. Smart man. That's good advice. I'm gonna tell him.
Always buy 2.
Man.
I'm gonna
Instead of getting 1 and getting your ass whooped when you get home.
Yeah, some schools let you wear your costume when you're younger too. So
no, that's true. I was actually gonna get to that part. So that's actually I want to tell you about you guys. Maybe you guys experienced this in your elementary schools. Maybe you didn't. I thought it was fucking legit. I'm taking us back real quick.
All right.
So maybe you fellas can relate to this, right? Resemble it to it. But it was cool. I remember in elementary school we had like a parade.
Okay.
Did you ever have one like that slideshow in elementary school? We had like a parade where all the kids would come outside during a certain time, like at recess, whatever, and they would play on the loudspeaker Ghostbusters or other Halloween, like kid-friendly Halloween themes. And they'd have us all march around and look at each other's costumes.
If you were in a costume,
Do you remember that lined up by classes, right? Remember that shit? Yes.
I did it in the gymnasium.
Bro, that shit was hard. We did it there too.
Yeah.
We would do it outdoors or sometimes inside.
You would enter
both, depending on weather permitted. You remember that shit, bro?
That's nostalgia for sure.
That's nostalgic as hell, bro. Yeah, you remember that shit? That was fun, man. Those are the days where you got the "What's up?" Ghostface mask, and then the squeezing the blood down the face mask, man. Those only '90s and earlier. I mean, and B Money around there.
I don't know what it was, but every fucking kid had that bloody Ghostface mask.
It was
every
cool.
fucking.
It was cool.
Every kid had that one.
Cool, but everyone had that goddamn mask.
Yeah, everybody had that fucking mask. Every kid had the high one too, with the tongue out. Everybody had that one. That one too.
I saw that. I think a lot of parents knew, like, nah, that means you're high, and I'm not gonna get that for you.
Yeah.
But
I still saw
the
it though.
bloody one, because my mom was like, "That's cool as shit." I was like, "Yeah," but everyone has it. I'm not gonna wear that shit.
Yeah, that's true.
How am I gonna get to the same fucking house? They're gonna question the shit.
Yeah, that was. There was one year that was like everybody wore that shit.
Everyone,
same fucking shit.
Would you guys agree that 2 of those masks are kind of like on the same level of like how you tolerate this one but not this one?
As far as what?
Like the high face and the blood, just
so if you look at like the original Ghostface,
because you have to squeeze the heart, right? You have to squeeze the heart, and then the blood came down.
That was a super variation.
Yeah,
I don't even think they called it Ghostface because it wasn't like a Scream approved. I think it was called like Bloody Face, Bloody Screaming Face, something like a knockoff.
Yeah,
but that was, you would automatically assume that's from the movie Scream. That's a horror movie. To whereas the What's Up face is from Scary Movie.
Yeah,
which is super inappropriate for kids. Blah blah blah. So I think parents that were up on their shit knew, like, nah, I'm not gonna. You can be a scary person for Halloween, but I'm not gonna condone drug use and getting high. Blah blah.
Yeah,
that's how I mean. That's from what I ran into. A lot of parents were like, no, because drugs, but kind of the original one. Yeah, it's fine.
Right.
Get the one that pumps blood. Okay. Harvest Halloween is the same.
Yeah.
Same shit.
I mean, yeah, it really is the same. I feel like it is, man. I feel like it's the same thing. It's a way to just sugarcoat it, really.
yeah.
You know what I mean? No pun intended.
All right.
Sidebar. Okay.
Do you guys like Reese's Cups?
I like them. Delicious.
I think that the holiday themed Reese's Cups taste better. I don't know if it's the chocolate to peanut butter ratio.
Maybe they have more effort
With the
in those.
Halloween
They put more
themed
effort
ones,
into
the
them.
pumpkin shaped ones,
Those are good.
will beat a regular cup every time.
But it was like, was it a special? Was it different?
It's just shaped different.
oh.
I don't know, but I mean, I'm telling you, it could all be in my head, psychosomatic. It tastes better.
Nah, it can't be. It can't be just in your head though.
I hope not. Well, I'm going to buy some for the next episode, and we'll do a comparison.
Oh,
I think it's, the ratio is different. I think to fit the mold,
I can see that.
and it just oh my god,
I can see that.
so much better, so much better.
Yeah, I can see that.
So I'll bring in someone to do a taste test.
I'm down.
Yeah, because I mean,
We have all month, so
Yeah.
we definitely got to bring that here and try that out. So now let me ask you this, B Money.
Yes.
Do you believe that it tastes better when it's frozen? Because I actually have a buddy of mine that swears by frozen or at least cold
yeah, Furious.
Reese's.
Furious said that.
over that shit.
I 100% agree.
Yeah,
If you're not putting your Reese's cups in the freezer, you're doing it wrong. Or even just the fridge.
Everybody says that
chill
shit.
them.
I don't like the fact that it kind of hardens and turns into like rock hard. I never
No,
liked
It
that.
doesn't get rock hard.
No,
Yeah. Well, again, we'll do a next episode. We're gonna do a taste test.
Okay.
We're gonna freeze some, chill some, and do the different holiday shaped ones.
oh, that sounds good.
Because we're gonna find a lot more Halloween shaped foods now. I think once this drops, especially too.
Oh yeah, let's do it. No, for sure. And then actually, B Money spoiler. I could do a sidebar against a sidebar and all that shit, like we just said.
It's sidebar inception. We're in a sidebar within a
Sidebar inception. Mr. B Money here wants us to try a bunch of random, good and weird tasting foods you can get at a dollar store.
Yeah.
So that's also going to be part of this, along with the world's.
We are going to do the dollar store odd food challenge.
Yes.
If you have any crazy shit you want us to try, please comment below.
Please do. The
Everything.
comment box is there for a reason, y'all.
I'm talking like buffalo wing soda.
Weird shit.
We are going to try some
Yeah.
stuff. Yeah.
yeah, slide. Yeah.
I was telling
Real
AJ
scary
here,
shit. Real
right.
scary shit.
I have the digestive system of a 96-year-old.
Well, I guess
you're
you're
a
going to.
lying piece of shit. I saw you wolf down those nuggets with that hot sauce, and you
Yep.
were just fine.
You were
Oh,
just.
I
Yeah.
call bullshit.
I do too. I'm sorry. I had to
They
second
pick and
that.
choose when they want to act up. Though.
Oh, that's how it works now.
Yeah.
The cool
Okay.
thing is it won't pick and choose the day we do that.
Yep. Oh, yep.
We'll do some shots of Pepto Bismol.
There you go.
Just have that outhouse ready.
Yeah.
We'll have it ready. We'll have the house ready, and we'll have some Pepto-Bismol on deck.
I'm good then.
All right.
You know
so
what? So next episode, we're also going to have the Wheel of Fate. That's
Yes.
going to help go and challenge into the dollar food store challenge.
yes, and that's going to tie into the Wheel of Fate. What is the Wheel of Fate? You're going to have to wait to find out what that is next week, guys.
No, you can't see it yet.
Nope. Sorry, you
And
can't see it. All right. So now we're going to go ahead and wrap this up here as far as what that topic goes.
All right.
Like I said, I remember, like celebrating like that with the parades and all that stuff. It's great, man.
Oh, yeah.
But like I said, as an adolescent,
I forgot about that, too. That was fun.
yeah, it was great. I enjoyed it. It was fun, right? It was nice. A lot of nostalgia there, like Slideshow said.
Now,
Everybody did it. That's cool. I'm glad both of you guys
Did you,
experienced
so
that.
who was your judges?
They don't do that shit anymore.
Was
Huh?
it just, I think they do.
They do?
I think they do.
I hope so.
I don't know. If it is, it's not like how when you guys were in school.
No.
Not like, yeah, no,
There's
you're
tighter
right.
Because I don't know about you guys, but they used to get mad when we placed our mask on.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have to just hold your mask. I remember
Yeah.
that shit. I was like, this is fucking
Yeah,
whack.
you can only
dude.
wear it during the parade. Like, this is horse shit.
Yeah, only during the parade. Yeah.
Yeah.
You had to take it off everywhere
Actually,
else.
my
Recess.
school was okay with
I
half
can't wear this
masks.
shit during recess.
Half mask.
Half masks. They were
Bro, I
like-
can't
one
wear.
just covering half
I can't wear this shit during recess. The fuck?
Sub-Zero, Scorpion from Mortal Kombat, like half
Yeah.
mask. You can wear those. Those are okay. But they have to be able to kind of identify, like, oh no, you did that shit.
I wonder what the point of that was, or why they got so upset.
Because can you tell it's AJ if he had a full costume on?
No, but I mean, you know,
Yeah.
well, because for me it was elementary school.
Oh yeah. But again, a lot of people had the same bloody face masks and stuff like that. So like, I can't tell which bloody face mask punched so and so. You know what I mean? As a teacher, so without the mask on, I can tell. What
They
happened.
start feeling themselves with that mask on, huh?
Yep.
Man, should have been the Black Zorro.
You mean Black Panther?
Hey, you know what? We
Yeah,
still got 4 more episodes. You can come in fully in
There you
costume after this. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna grab some.
Yeah,
That's cultural
you should, bro.
appropriation. That's cultural appropriation if you come as Zorro.
Okay.
Because he's a Spanish hero.
Well, brown and black pride.
There you.
All
All right, guys. Okay. So with that being said, I gotta regulate this.
Edit that part out.
I can't do that. Come on. Whoa, that was a mixture of both. Let's bring us back now.
I'll allow it for Halloween.
Oh,
Okay. All right. You allow for Halloween? I appreciate
I'll
that.
allow it.
We appreciate that, B Money. All right. So, slideshow.
Yep.
Your topic, sir. You had said you had some scenarios for us.
Yes.
Oh
How
man,
many are we talking?
Take us there.
gentlemen.
These are horror movie themed?
Well, I'm all over the place. We'll get there
Let's
though.
hear it. Okay, we'll
all
get there. Let's do it.
All right.
Let's do this.
So growing up,
Yes.
what was your favorite costume? And well, there's a part 2 to that, but I'm gonna have you guys answer that first.
Okay. Go ahead, Bunny. Take us away, B Money.
All right. So favorite costume.
Favorite costume that you
I
wore
tell
or
you,
that you wanted but never got the chance to get.
What you got, B Money? I like that. That's a good question.
It was really like the how I was feeling that year because I never wore the same costume twice,
Oh, okay.
and as always, what was going on. I think my best costume, and the trick was if you want to impress the adults to get the good candies, you have to dress something that they would recognize. So I went as Snake Plissken from Escape from New York. So I had like leather black pants, boots, and I painted a cobra on my chest, wore an eye patch.
Wow.
Like if you guys know Escape from New York, Escape from LA, those movies, Snake Plissken.
I heard about him from my pops.
Yeah. So I dressed like him. And
Before our time,
that
brother.
one, everyone loved that costume.
Okay.
But I think the costume that got me the most praise is I went as a Unabomber one year. Where the blue hoodie and the yellow aviators had a fake looking box with wires hanging out of it. Shit was hilarious. People loved it.
It's called a Unabomber.
Yeah, remember the Unabomber? Remember him? He was,
I'm looking at it.
yeah, look him up. But that was the funniest costume people loved the most, and then my favorite costume that I because I got to draw the cobra on me, so that was Snake Plissken from Escape from New York.
That's dope, man.
And it was cool wearing an eye patch too.
Oh, I'm sure. Yeah, for me, what was the question again, Slideshow? You said of your favorite costume that you could or
Favorite
couldn't?
costume.
So, favorite, man, I think I actually have a favorite as, man, that's crazy. I know I liked Woody from Toy Story just because I was a massive fucking
Did you
fan.
have the costume for that?
I did. When I was a kid, I remember I had that one. And then when I grew older, when I was a young kid, I remember I was Woody a lot. When I got older, though, a little bit older, I remember I had a really cool ninja costume I thought was badass, man. I used to use that. And then I remember, as far as my favorite, man, that's tough. I don't know. Did I have a lot? I think as I got older, like young adult, I want to say I did Indiana Jones one year. That was a badass costume, dude. I love the fedora, the fucking jacket. That was sick, dude. I don't know. I felt dope wearing it. That one, I did Tony Stark one year. That was fun.
Okay.
That was really cool. Yeah, Tony Stark that was a really cool one. My cat's hard to choose, man. I had a lot of good ones that I had fun with. I did Rick Grimes from The Walking Dead, and that one was really fun. I had that.
That was Unabomber.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, bro. And you know, when I did the Rick Grimes one, that one might be my favorite, just because I did as screen accurate as I possibly could, man. I had the boots that were just like his. When I tell you, when I go all out, when I do an actual like costume build, and I go all out, dude. Especially now as an adult, I go all out. I go and I try to get screen accurate everything, man. So I got screen accurate boots to the show. I had down the same pants, the tears in the same spots of the pants that he wore. I have the jacket still. I love it. It's like a suede brown jacket with a fur collar. I have that. I had the exact same duty belt that he wears. The same made by I think it's Sam Sprout or Sam's & Co. or something like that. Real leather, genuine leather. The holster is real. Everything is real except for the revolver, unfortunately.
You had
the gun itself, I have it. Yeah, it's badass. Okay, so it was a real gun, but they made it into a prop. Okay. So it's heavy. It's a real metal and everything, gun metal. It is fucking legit, dude. Okay. I walk on the street with that. A costume thing is real for sure, bro. Yeah, like I had to put an orange tip on that bitch to walk around with it in the holster, bro.
I wish they had growing up the same I wish they had YouTube growing up when I was younger.
Right.
Yeah.
Because all the tutorials for like cosplay costumes, I would have had.
That's where I was going to cosplay.
I would have had crazy fucking good costumes.
Oh yeah, because
I knew about foam and
and
heat guns.
and I built this, of course, but I built this costume back in like 2000, I want to say 15, 16 when I did Rick Grimes. It was cool, man.
You probably had some like tutorials and like where to.
I did,
buy
and I
such
put money
such
aside for it, and
yeah. But man, like making your own costume was always fun.
it's a fun build. It is.
Oh, yeah.
Get expensive though if you're not careful. Like I would like to do Indiana Jones the right way now, like actual like movie accurate props, bro. Like a real fedora, real leather fedora, leather jacket. I want to do it. I'm actually probably gonna do him.
Don't
next
talk,
year.
don't talk about it. Be about it.
As long as you got the hat, it'd be lit.
The fedora? Oh
You
yeah,
gotta get
bro.
the hat.
Yeah,
You have to get that right.
You gotta
if you
lose
fuck
the hat,
up
though, and then barrel roll and get it.
Oh,
in barrel,
yeah.
you're right. I got to do it right, huh? I have to have the bull whip, the
You gotta
whole
have
nine,
the whip
bro.
too. Yeah, you gotta have it. You
The
gotta
bull
have it.
whip, the cap, and then you can do any like tan shirt.
Anytime you get a good candy, be like, this belongs in a museum.
This belongs in a museum. And you just crack the wick and walk away. Like, what the fuck is with that guy? Yeah, you know you like my costume. Don't fucking lie.
All right, slideshow.
What about you, Slideshow?
Favorite
What about
costume.
you? Favorite costume?
Man, it had to be the year I went as Batman, just because
Okay.
I felt like I was busting.
What Batman?
Which one? Yeah,
Man, which
Michael
Batman
Keaton.
was it?
that's
Christian
a great question.
Bale.
There's a lot of Batmans, brother.
That is a good one.
Adam West. Who you talking about?
I don't remember which one it was. I just remember the mask, but it was like the old time Batman. Like I was a little busted, but I was,
There's like
still
four-
had.
There's George Clooney Batman. Come on, man. You gotta give me something. Who was the villain in your Batman movie?
No, I don't think it was all. I don't think it was all that like that. I don't think the costume was like that. But
So it was like the animated series Batman?
no, it was kind of like, if you want to say it like that. Yeah, when everything was still gray,
Okay.
when the suit was still gray, and then he just had the black mask.
Oh, so you were the animated series Batman.
Yeah.
That was good. That's
that
good.
one's
Yeah.
cool too, though. That's
Oh, yeah.
classic.
Oh, yeah.
That's
Oh, yeah.
iconic, Batman, right?
Hell
It's
yeah.
iconic,
Hell
bro.
Man, I don't remember what age I was, but
You
there
love
was
it.
that, and I think my first Halloween I ever celebrated was I think that was preschool. I was a bear sheriff officer.
A bear sheriff officer.
Yeah, like it had
Like
fur.
Okay. Like a werewolf cop kind of thing.
God, yeah, and then like the face was cut out, so it was my face.
Okay.
Oh,
so
shit.
my
Okay.
so my
I like
skin
that.
blended in with the costume.
That's
It was yeah, and then it had shoes that like covered up my shoes.
They had
I
It's
think
lit, bro.
Like paws and
Yeah.
that's cool.
Yeah,
Okay.
so I was
lit, bro.
like, I was feeling myself. All right. So it's like, I don't know. It's weird, but it's like certain things like that. There's something about it. How it take you all the way back to preschool.
So you've had an adult costume, right? So what's your funnest adult costume?
Oh man, like I said, it could be like it's the Rick Grimes one, or maybe even like scary adult.
Just your favorite, like
Man, that's
Top tier.
I don't say, man. I think Rick was probably my favorite one so far. But then again, that's tough because Tony Stark was really fun too. I like that one a lot.
Oh, you did that?
So yeah, I did Iron Man. So I actually had an arc reactor.
Okay, like
It's a mixture. It was Tony Stark.
like a nice suit.
No, I've done that one before. Okay, so I've done two reiterations of Tony Stark 1 year. Okay, one of them was, you guys remember in Iron Man 1 when he's testing out the armor? It's not fully done yet.
Okay,
So I had it on the
yeah.
arm. You see what I'm saying? And I had the arc reactor.
So
showing.
that's a cool costume. to
That was
make.
dope. I liked that one a lot. It was a fun build. I had the arms.
Okay.
That was it, just the arms. And
But
I
then
had
still
the
in
chest
regular
piece.
clothes?
Sport tank top. And I was a little skinnier back then, so I looked better. I was in better shape when I did Tony Stark. I trimmed my beard to look like his.
Okay.
And then I had on I used the arms, and it was pretty cool, man. I had to making the noises and all that, and it was a
That's
fun
lit.
build. That's probably one of my favorites. That's tough, man. That one, and between that one and I would say Indiana Jones, just because I feel badass wearing that get up. I don't know. Am I weird for wanting to look like an archaeologist? That's fucking that's dope, dude. I think just the
Costume,
hat,
bring out something like even
the hat, the
capes.
jacket, the hat, everything about it is just badass to me. And then
Oh yeah.
so I don't know that between him, Iron Man, and Rick Grimes, man. I don't know. Just figure. I'm trying to think because I do have a build that I want to attempt. Okay, but this one's more expensive.
All right.
This would probably be my favorite if I pulled it off right. The fucking Joker.
Which one?
I would go probably be inspired. I would want to mix them together. If that makes sense. I would want to go with a more realistic, astounding. Say, see, you guys know where I'm going with this. Heath Ledger, most likely.
The
but
Zack Snyder fixed version Joker, I think looked crazy good.
Yeah,
If you've seen that one looked.
I did. He looked pretty epic, bro.
That looked good.
I think I would definitely take inspirations from Heath Ledger's. I'd probably have it grounded there with the purple suit,
Okay.
and the makeup probably similar, but the hair is probably where I would go different with. I'd probably spike it. Make it green, looking more like the Mark Hamill from the comic book and from the TV show.
He had more
animated.
of a slick back look, though, right?
Well, Mark Hamill's was more slick back and spiky, kind of in a way.
Okay.
So I would have mine like if you ever played Troy Baker, actually did a great job. Shout out to him, by the way. Arkham Origins.
Yes.
Joker had fucking spiky hair in that. You remember that? How his hair looked?
Oh,
Exactly how his hair looked in that game. I would make my hair just like that, paint it green, spike it up, but I would have the Heath Ledger Joker suit.
Okay.
With leather purple gloves, because they were leather. The ones he wore were leather
yeah.
purple. I'm talking screen accurate, bro. That'd be a fucking badass build.
Especially now.
I would do that one.
It's that would be the Heath Ledger Joker would be an older costume. You probably find a lot of it cheap.
Yeah.
A lot of it cheap. Real cheap.
I remember I saw a buddy of mine in high school, bro. He did the nurse one. He did the Heath Ledger.
Oh my god.
Yeah, he did it,
yeah.
bro. Legit did the
I've had a
fucking
friend do
nurse
that.
Joker, bro.
Hey, but that's lit too, kinda.
It's funny. as hell.
Kinda, because it takes a lot of effort to do that one, bro.
Right.
That's fucking
And then you
like,
in a dress all day.
we couldn't fucking believe
that was
it.
me
Bro
last
showed
year.
up in a dress and everything,
Huh?
bro. I was
That was
like,
me last year.
Oh,
fuck out of here.
I had a tally. If my costume was going to, I do it every year. If my costume was going to be Adam West Batman, that was the final rundown, or a sexy nurse. Everyone voted sexy nurse.
Oh God,
Not everyone.
buddy.
the people have spoken.
I look good. I look good. And my best
The
buddy
people
at the
have
time,
spoken.
My best buddy at the time, he was a sexy witch. We tore it up. We were the best looking guys at the party. It was good.
That's hilarious.
Oh man, you see?
So yeah, what about you though?
My favorite adult costume, I was when I eventually was Adam West Batman, because that was such a cheesy, fun costume. And something about wearing a cape, even as an adult.
Yeah, that is cool,
badass.
too. I
Feels
agree.
good.
I don't know what it is. And if you walk just brisk enough, it floats behind you. You're like, yes.
Man.
I was also Scott from Teen Wolf.
Ooh.
So I had the Beavers baseball jersey and shorts, and then I had like the hair.
Were you the guy hanging dick?
Not the guy in the stands. Not the guy hanging dick in the stands.
That was Teen Wolf?
Yeah.
That was Teen Wolf, bro.
I remember you showed the video. but I didn't know that.
Crazy.
They're
It's on
celebrating
YouTube right
everything.
now. You can find it. Guy hangs dick.
Look it up, guys. Make sure your parents aren't around when you look that up. So.
Yeah, look at the very end of Teen Wolf when they scored the last points, and his girl goes to him and they hug in the stands. When his dad gets up and leaves, there's a guy to the left of his dad just dick out.
That's fucking.
And then
hilarious.
clear your search history once you're done looking at that.
No, because the search history will show Teen Wolf ending. What's wrong with that?
Just Teen Wolf dick.
You don't got to put that much in there.
He's like, you'll still find it regardless if you put in Teen Wolf dick or not. Just put in the ending.
Put
scene.
an ending of Teen Wolf. You can leave out dick.
Yeah, just leave that out.
Anyway, man. All right. What about you, Slideshow? Did you have a favorite? I mean, you didn't really do much as an adult. But
Man,
do you have a
nah.
favorite as a teenager?
Usually
No.
just my work shit.
My favorite costume as an adult would have been dressing up like a rent-a-cop every day.
Fuck, dude.
Reject sheriff officer.
You know what, man? I'm gonna give him a hand clap for that one, bro. That's pretty good, actually. I'm not even mad at you for that one, bro.
Thank you.
I'm not even mad at you for that one.
All right.
Rent a cops.
Come on. Dang. So you ready for the next one?
Yes.
Yep, let's hear it.
Scariest scene in any movie. Go.
Okay, I'll let B Money marinate on that one. He probably has a lot. I'm gonna go ahead and take it back. This would be terrifying if I was witnessing it. I'm not gonna lie, especially if I was hopeless and tied to a chair like she was, or handcuffed. I forgot. It's been a while since I've seen this scene, but have either of you seen a movie called Terrifier?
Yes. When he saws that
with
girl in
Art
half.
the Clown. Yeah,
Yeah.
See, I like how B Money knows going with this.
Part 2's already out.
This is gonna go. Is it really?
Yeah.
I gotta
Or
watch
no,
that.
October 6th.
We gotta see that shit. Really, it comes out this year, right?
Yeah.
I know it comes up, man. So the thing with this guy, intense, bro. When I say gruesome is like that's probably the best way to describe it. It's not so much scary to me watching it from my house. It's gruesome watching it from my house. Now, if I was in that situation where I'm sitting there watching a friend, like God forbid this, of
That's
course.
all.
Hypothetically speaking, if I were one of my
Because
co-hosts,
I haven't seen this, so.
oh
No, so the thing about this, the way it's filmed, it feels like you're watching a real thing. And this guy is so creepy.
yeah, dude, and the way it's
It doesn't-
shot,
it doesn't
B Money's
feel
right. The
fake.
way, yeah, dude, the way
Like,
it's shot feels like it's legit happening.
Like
the
when you-
kills are happening. It's
Like, yeah, when you see Michael Myers, like, I'm watching a Michael Myers film.
Yeah.
Jason, I feel like I'm watching Jason film, but, they're still enjoyable.
bro. I might want to be
This-
Art the Clown. That would be a
This
hell of a
one,
build.
the way it's filmed, the grain of the camera, it feels like some real like
Kind of like Paranormal Activity.
Like you're there. Like it feels like you're there and you're watching this shit happen. And the way he acts and the way for being a low budget movie, even the actors like they're uncomfortable. It's a real fucking creepy movie.
Oh, really? No.
It's
and there's
creepy
one kill in
as
there
fuck.
that just
It's so intense.
they went there.
Yeah. Do you want me to tell you?
Yeah, I probably won't even watch it no time soon.
All right. Well, you want to watch it after this.
So kind of like Saw gruesome.
Yeah. No.
Literally.
Worse. Literally like Saw. Like there's
literally
a
a
saw.
saw.
They use a saw as a killing weapon. Yo, y'all. Just a heads up. Spoiler warning for those who have not seen Terrifier. There is a kill where the person he's really after is like he's taunting her, right? He gets a hold of her friend. He hangs her upside down, ass naked, or at least naked from the top. He's just topless.
Spread eagle.
Spread eagle, bro. Chained upside down, butt ass naked. Her legs are spread open, upside down, right?
Like,
bro, he takes a hacksaw,
saws her in half.
saws her from her vagina all the way down to her skull, sir. Alive. She's alive and feeling this
up to a point.
while it's happening, bro. And he's looking back at the other one, like making faces at her.
It's
while
not
he's doing
like
it.
it's not a scene where it's just filming Art the Clown and you see his movements. You get that. You also see the whole thing the whole time.
You literally, they show
It's
you
wild.
everything. Leave to the imagination, not this fucking movie.
I couldn't have watched that, man.
Yeah, bro.
I couldn't have watched that.
We're gonna make you watch it. And
Yeah.
part 2. We're gonna watch together, fresh.
We should.
No.
Intense, right? That's some sadistic shit, bro.
Man,
That you asked me? There you go. That is my choice
that would be yours.
for the most terrifying and most gruesome, shocking, really shock value wise horror scene in a horror movie, bro. Nothing has done it for me since then, man. That's pretty fucking bad, bro. I'm sorry. I think that takes the cake for me personally.
I'm gonna let you answer.
Some
and then
people
I'm gonna
say-
condense the other two together.
Let's hear it. Yeah. So some people say, "Oh no, the brand new Texas Chainsaw Massacre from 2022 that tops it." But this topic is not about horror movies. We'll talk about that later in the
That
month.
was a good scene in the bus.
Yeah.
If you make one move, you're canceled.
Yeah. So we'll get to that later on in the month. But as far as details
So
of the movies,
scariest movie
yes,
scene.
B Money. What is yours? You got some time to marinate. What's your answer?
I know he's gonna choose something.
So it's a
Wild.
it's a foreign film, and the film itself isn't that scary. It is a scary movie. I forget the name. I feel terrible, but the scene itself, right, is a guy talking to his wife. She said, "I'm gonna go take a shower." She was okay, and he's sitting in bed, and you just hear, and it's consistent. It kind of stops and it keeps going again. He's like, "What the fuck is that?" So he's like, "Babe," talking to her, "Babe, are you okay?" Opens the door, and her body is floating, and it's smacking a wall as if like
Oh shit! Sorry.
possessed by some entity has a telekinesis power, but her dead body just lifeless, slamming into a wall. You're not ready for that scene in the movie, the way they build it up. So I mean, that movie, that scene stuck with me. Like, what would you do? You're just hearing it, you're like, what is that?
Like a knock.
And it's only you and your girl.
Dang.
And she's not answering. She opened the door, and she's floating and slamming into a wall to the point where she's a bloody face now because she's repetitively just hitting the wall. That scene just fucking like, what?
Blew your mind.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Because you weren't ready for it.
I would say just hearing it.
Because there's scary scenes too, like The Ring when they open.
I
The
was thinking
closet
about
door,
that too. Yeah.
and that quick
What-
cut,
what-
stuff like that.
Dude,
But
that's so bad. What
scene,
movie is this?
I gotta look it up. It was a foreign film, but worth the watch. But that
As
scene
you-
alone, you're like, what the fuck?
Fuck. Dude, what?
Man, there was one movie when I was a little younger. I think in middle school I couldn't finish. Man, that mess kept scaring me.
What's that?
So I didn't finish watching the whole thing, but I think I'd have to give it to The Grudge.
Ooh,
What scene? Though? What scene?
I'm not sure, man. Hey, whenever they made that little nigga and that female pop up,
Okay.
Yo,
yeah, that was always terrifying when they
done it
popped
for you,
up.
huh? Did it for you?
Huh?
That did it for you.
The movie The Grudge, yeah, 1, 2, 3, it really didn't matter.
Man.
All of them did it for me. But it was
I
The
believe
Grudge,
it.
though. Especially the sound they made.
Ooh. Yeah, no.
Yeah, that was creepy for me. Yeah, like
You know what fucked me up with that movie? If you watch the original Japanese one,
no, that's what I was watching.
Hell no, bro. That one's pretty
Japanese
bad,
one,
actually.
yeah, the Japanese one.
My whole life, even today, blankets are a safety barrier for monsters. I want you to know the blankets are safe. That bitch was under the goddamn blanket.
Right.
That
Come on,
fucked up
yeah.
all the rules that I grew
That's
up.
what I'm saying.
Like, she can't be on the goddamn blanket.
Yeah, no,
can't- you can't
she
break the rules
fucked
like
it up.
that.
She broke the rules, bro. She said, I have no rules, bitch.
Right. You trying
I have
to
no
She's like-
fucking
she's
rules.
like, here's your
I
keychain
make
I
the
took
rules.
earlier. Like, what the fuck?
She's like, I make the rules, bitch.
say the only one that come
man.
under this blanket is Jesus H. Christ. Like you,
There
trying
you
to,
go,
you trying
bro.
to put yourself on his pedestal.
She really trying, though. Said Jesus H. Christ, the only one, man.
Come on.
Nah, but man, so that's crazy. So you said the Grudge, right? Okay, so now what's your next scenario?
All right,
sir?
so I'm gonna add the next two together. So
Let's hear it.
I would say top 3 favorite scary movies, and along with that, would you choose your top like favorite horrors? Like, are they the same as the movies, or do those shift?
Like, it's for like horror comedies?
No. Like, for example, if like your favorite scary movie is The Nightmare on Elm Street, but your favorite like horror movie star is like, for example, Jason. It's not necessarily Freddy.
All right.
So you that's just your favorite movie, but you actually prefer Jason, or is it like Nightmare on Elm Street and Freddy?
Man, okay. So I like, man, okay.
Either 2 or 3. It doesn't matter.
All right, AJ, you go first. I gotta marinate.
Okay,
If you want to wait 2, I got mine.
go ahead.
Yeah, okay.
I would say, so my top, man, I actually have 4. I had to choose the Crypt Keeper.
Oh, Crypty?
Yeah.
Tales from the Crypt?
Yeah, I had to choose him. I don't know his name, but the gentleman from Hellraiser.
Pinhead.
Pinhead. Yeah.
Pinhead, Jeepers Creepers.
The Creeper.
Yeah, I would, and then like I mentioned, The Grudge. But I would say those are my favorite scary movies too, though.
Okay, and your question was, what's your favorite scary movies?
Favorite scary movies in top 3.
Slashers.
Yeah,
Favorite like killers?
yeah.
Damn, that's a good one. Okay, man, that's tough. Wow, I don't even know what to pick. I would say, as far as favorite slashers, man, I guess. I don't know. That's tough, dude. I think.
Too many favorites.
It's a lot. I mean, not too many favorites. It's hard to just choose any one, man. I think I'm just gonna go with the one that stuck out to me the most, or 2 for sure. Freddy Krueger. The idea of Freddy, just because child slideshow. It's just because the whole idea of not being able to escape this motherfucker, and he's in your sleep, bro. You're supposed to be safe. His domain is
moment. Yeah.
His domain is
You
your
gotta
rest.
face.
You
So,
have to
yeah,
sleep.
You gotta face.
You have to. You can't. You have no choice but to face this motherfucker. He's not gonna go anywhere. You know what I mean? Like, at least with the other guys, you can kind of regroup and take sleep and recover. Not with this fucker. Hell no, bro.
That's why you gotta be a dream warrior. Shout out to Nightmare on Elm Street Part 3.
Yeah.
That was a good one. So so those are good movies, man. And I think that those
Favorite slasher.
that's probably my favorite. If I had to just choose one, it'd be him for sure because of his iconicness.
Yeah.
Jason gave it to him though. Freddy vs. Jason. That was pretty evenly fought.
But he had help at the end, though. He had help.
He did have help, and they gave it to each other pretty well in that movie, man.
But you gotta put if you put each person in their element. So in the dream world, he couldn't kill
true.
Jason until he figured out that he's afraid of water, which is weird retcon. He's not
Yeah.
afraid of water. Any Jason movie when he's in he swims in the lakes all the time.
He comes out of the water
all the time.
Yeah.
He's not afraid of water. So that was a weird, like random
Maybe
retcon.
they're
I
probably,
didn't think about that.
They probably try to play on that just for the simple fact that that's what caused his death.
Took him
in the
back to
first
they
place.
took him back to his childhood, though.
Yeah, so what they were trying
Yeah.
to play on, and I know you're the big Jason guy here. They I think they try to play on mostly the fact that
But how did it start? Water falls down. He's like, "Oh, I can't chop you because there's water falling."
yeah,
down."
he's like, "Oh,
what
like
the
a force
fuck?
field?" Yeah, that
So
was
if
a little
I'm,
weird.
If I'm sweaty enough, he's gonna leave me alone.
Right?
No, I think water to that sense is different. I think it's more so like that.
If I'm squirting smart water at him, I'm gonna be okay.
What they're trying to say is like it brings him back to, like I said, how he died in the first place. He drowned.
True.
Kids were mocking him. He fell out of the boat. He was in there swimming and they drowned him. You know.
But when he stops at Machete from the water as adult Jason, and then he finally starts whimpering as a kid, then he fingers his brain into going into the where
Yeah.
Freddy's drowning him and they got to save him and all that the funny rape joke that Freddy does.
Yeah.
Bitches light on her feet
Yeah.
Yeah.
or dead on her feet. Bitches
But
dead
was
on her
that
feet.
scene? Was that when they encountered the water? Was that reality or was that the dream room?
So the water that was reality was when they actually were at the camp, and then he's getting picked on, and then he drowns, and then Freddy's actually holding him under. It wasn't Freddy that killed him, but of course the actual drowning part was how he died, and that's why the mom of the first movie was the killer, and she hated camp counselors because if they weren't having sex and getting high, they would have seen him they would have seen the slow child who couldn't swim. So that was the whole thing.
Yeah, no, that, and then I think the only other slasher that I would choose. Sorry, not to cut you off, P Money.
No,
but the only thing I think I would choose other than him would probably be. I just had it in my head right now. I just had his name too. Not Jason. Leatherface. Just because I feel like that's just terrifying to me, man.
Okay.
The fact that it was based on a real story, man, a true story. He may not be
over exaggerated.
They did
the real life story.
That's what I heard. Yeah, the real life. But I mean, the fact that if it was anything like that, man, that'd be more terrifying than the truth. You know what I mean?
Supposedly he's still alive too, right?
No, Ed Gein's dead.
Oh, okay. Because it was a myth that, like, supposedly, whatever happened last didn't kill him.
So they really spun it off badly, right? There was no Hewitt family. There was none of that shit.
No, it was just him. He did kill one person, to my knowledge. It wasn't a serial killer, which is weird that they categorize him as a serial killer. But he did rob graves, and he made, like, actual armchairs out of arms. He made women's skin suits and stuff.
See, I heard he was a multitude of people. Leatherface was actually a mixture of people made into one.
So like even Buffalo Bill from Silence of the Lambs is somewhat spun from the Ed Gein Leatherface story of like wearing a woman's skin suit, like because he would actually do weird taxidermy, like lampshades made from human skin. Ed Gein, stuff like that. They just made it into more of a let's make him wear, because he would wear faces like that too. So the Leatherface is a really over exaggerated.
Well, he's a fucked up thing, man.
Also, they said let's just make some money.
Oh yeah, and I mean look at it now, it works. I love it.
Right? And as far as a favorite, I don't think I have a favorite scary movie, man. There's just too many to decide from. I think the most gruesome one I watched is the one that I named earlier, Terrifier. He's pretty bad too, man. Honestly, Art the Clown is pretty fucked up, bro.
Right now, I think he's B tier status for horror movie icon. I think he's gonna slowly come up though. You're gonna see
up to A.
Oh yeah,
everybody else. Yeah, I agree.
Okay, so favorite slasher?
Yeah, you could choose top 2, top 3, however many you have, and then movie as well.
So my very first rated R horror movie was Child's Play. So Chucky will always have a soft spot in my heart.
Okay.
So he's one of my top 2 slashers. And then, of course, I do love Jason. A good Friday the 13th movie, like, you can't go wrong with it.
That's true.
Yeah. So those are my top 2. But, man, favorite scariest movie? Like, man.
Tough.
Like, I have, like, top 10 that I like a lot. But, man, so, like, Arachnophobia, I don't care what you say, that is a horror movie.
Yeah.
You've seen it?
I haven't seen it, but I've heard of it, though.
No.
We're watching that shit. That shit's amazing.
Yeah, we got to watch it.
Arachnophobia?
Yeah. Oh, my God. You haven't seen it? Fuck. And they're remaking it, too. So Arachnophobia is a horror movie. Of course, Halloween, because it's Halloween time. You watch Halloween, Michael Myers do his thing.
Are the new ones better than the old ones?
So the newest one is part 2 to the oldest one, the original.
Okay.
As weird as that sounds. The part 2, I liked it a lot. It was beautifully done. I loved it. Part 3, which is part 2 to Halloween 2018, just was garbage.
No.
It had some of the best kills I've seen in a long time, but the overall theme of the movie is just like, if they said "Evil dies tonight" one more time, I was gonna walk out of the goddamn theater.
Oh,
the whole movie they say it at least 37 times. Evil dies tonight. Okay,
are you talking about the new Michael?
Yeah. So this
new Halloween.
So this newest one though is not only going to theaters; it's going right to Peacock, which gives me worry that it's going to be a terrible. They're like, you know what? Fuck it.
Really? Halloween Ends goes to
Peacock and in theaters, but when
that's not a good sign.
Yeah, that tells me the company's like, they can't get mad at us if they watch it for free on Peacock. If it's terrible,
it's going to be available for free.
Yeah, this year.
What?
This October. I'm worried.
That's a little worrisome, bro.
Even Jamie Lee Curtis, the final girl in those movies, says
should I just get rid of
you're
this?
either going to hate it or you're going to be okay with it. There is no like.
Oh no, in between.
So that's her saying that.
Oh,
because it's different.
See,
so we'll see how it goes.
He better actually fucking die this time.
From the source's mouth.
I think they're gonna go
source's mouth.
They're gonna go supernatural with it, and I'm not ready for that.
Yeah,
we'll talk about that later on too. That I have some speculations in that one.
Okay, we'll get into that.
But yeah, Jason, Michael. Freddy's good. Leatherface. I love Ghostface. I love all the Scream movies. Love them.
Oh,
love
yeah?
all the I love them.
Okay.
But you know what? I do got to show some love to Michael Myers, man, because you know what?
absolutely.
Not just because you got me the cup here, B Money, but honestly, I think that he is pretty iconic as well.
Oh yeah.
I would have loved to
him
see.
in
I would have
H2O.
Yeah, and I would have loved him to see. Oh, that was a good one, actually.
Oh my god.
I would have loved to have seen him fight somebody too, like Jason and Freddy got to.
So
do,
they
you know?
actually were planning on doing a Freddy versus Jason versus Ash movie. So Ash Williams from Evil
Oh
Dead.
shit!
So Evil Dead, another favorite scary movie.
That's a good one.
They were going to bring him into it, and they were going to bring in Michael Myers, Chucky, Leprechaun, like all the. I mean, it was going to be a huge franchise. They just never got.
I thought that was just a rumor.
Yeah, no, he was a script. There's scripts online you can read. Like they were.
Oh,
The beauty of that
yeah.
is that they can still do it because these actors are just they're can't wear masks.
Nope.
Why?
Because the studio bought the script, so that means you can't touch it because they own it. And if they don't want to make a movie about it, you can't either.
Yeah, that sucks.
But you can still see the script.
Yeah,
Crazy, right?
it's amazing. It's amazing, and they have a lot of comics too.
I was just about to say, do they have a comic on it or
Yeah,
something?
yeah.
Yeah.
If you're willing to pay $100,
Sheesh. He's like,
you can get
no,
up to-
you lost me.
you can get up to 6 issues, and they are.
They're worth it?
Oh yeah.
How much? You said how much?
$100.
Wow.
I mean, it's good.
But is it lengthy though, or is it just those 6-page?
Oh no, you're reading for a while. Each book,
Oh,
6 books. Each one's like maybe 60 pages.
that's fair.
And I mean, most of it's not really dialogue. It's going to be, of course, him slashing, cutting,
As long as they fighting for half the book, I'm good.
using the Necronomicon.
There you go.
No, so oh man, I can't even pick one. Evil Dead's Drag Me to Hell is a good one. Like man, there's so many
That
good.
was a good one. It actually scared me for a little bit.
Yeah, I can't. Oh my god, when that goat, you bitch, you tricked me. Oh my god, love that scene.
I never seen that one.
No,
No, oh well, that's a good one.
I'm gonna make a list for you guys.
Yeah, you need to drag me to hell, huh?
Oh,
Does anybody get dragged to hell? Then?
yeah, literally,
Yeah.
a couple people.
Oh
Yeah,
fuck.
couple,
two, I think.
two,
Yeah, 2
yeah.
people
What
get dragged
the
to hell.
fuck?
Well, 3 if you count the lady that was doing the seance.
Did she get dragged to hell?
She did it,
I think
but she died though.
Yeah,
Yeah,
she died. She wasn't dragged to hell though.
Ah, that's true.
Dragged to hell. Opening scene and end of movie.
Yeah.
Intense.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Oh, we can't spoil it for you though.
I
And we
just-
do gotta watch the movies, man.
We should do it. We should make that happen, fellas. Let's talk
All
about
right.
that off the record after we're
All
done
right.
with this episode.
Absolutely.
But go ahead. Yeah. How about you, Slicho? Any last anything
Oh
else?
yeah,
you wanna
one
add to
more.
that?
So I still
got 'em
looking
all?
at it, huh?
We got them all.
Yeah, but I got more.
Okay.
Yeah, I got more. What were you afraid of as a kid? That's one. And then the last one is, do you have a greatest fear?
Damn.
Mm.
Go ahead, be money.
So like little me was scared of spiders, quicksand, and the Bermuda Triangle.
Woo!
Those
I
things
can relate
were-
to the quicksand.
like
Damn.
like quicksand. I thought was going to be fucking everywhere, and I had to watch like any minute now. You could fall down, that's it, you're dead.
Yeah.
Growing up then, depending on what movies I'm watching when I was younger, of course, like the serial killers, Pumpkinhead coming to get you, that kind of thing. I was never really afraid of the dark, but just like I guess like not ghosts, but like the phantoms, the ones that can grab you and fucking like the one scene. Have you guys seen Ghost with Patrick Swayze?
Yeah, the old one, right?
Yeah.
Where yeah.
The shadow demons.
Those are terrifying.
That scares the shit out of me to
Those
this
are
day.
terrifying. Yeah.
That sound like
Oh, the screaming.
fucks me up.
Yeah.
And I found out that sound is babies crying.
No.
They deepen it and play it in reverse.
No way.
Yep.
Oh, hell.
Really?
Yep.
From what was this? From
I can hear that though. I can hear that.
But
I can hear that.
But like Art the Clown, Freddy, Leatherface, those demons that drag you to hell, that fucks me up to this day.
They did that scary though. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh,
that
yeah.
movie's a little terrifying.
He's like, goodbye, Eddie. They fuck,
Yeah.
can't.
Oh yeah, it's terrifying.
Can't.
Who's the antagonist in this shit? Or
His best friend killed him for the money.
For the money, yeah.
Well, he wasn't supposed to kill him, right? He was supposed to some bullshit to get.
Bro, you haven't seen that?
Man,
we gotta watch it,
that's
bro.
a man.
Right
I
now,
don't
it's
want
you dropping the
nightmares,
ball.
though. I'm
Hey,
scared, yo.
usually it's me because I'm young, but you dropping the ball.
I'm scared, bro.
He said I'm young.
I'm scared.
I'm gonna see if I can.
It was on Netflix for a cool while.
I think it still is.
It was on Netflix for a good while.
I want to find.
Is there only one of these movies?
Huh?
Ghost? Yeah,
Yeah,
Ghost
it's only
made
one.
Drag Me to Hell's just
Because
one?
bro went to heaven at the end.
He did?
Yeah.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, that's good. But the movie's
Sad,
scary
sad,
though.
though.
Yeah, it's kind
Is it?
of. It's good though. Whoopi Goldberg's in there.
Crazy, bro.
Yeah,
And it's a horror movie, right?
Oh,
Nah.
what?
Nah, it's not a.
It's a romantic movie, a thriller, a supernatural ghost movie.
Yeah, it's a little bit of everything, man. They throw some comedy in there.
So the POV of a ghost. So is that technically a horror movie? Because he starts fucking his friend up when he learns that he can touch.
Oh yeah, when you learn how to
From
control,
the suicidal homeless guy. Man, that movie's fucking. You haven't seen Ghost? Man,
That's a good one though. That's a classic.
oh here we go. I looked at the Bluetooth. Rewind.
What's this?
Oh, you found the scene?
Yeah, so all the shadows come to life. These are demons.
What is this?
The ghost. So this is Eddie died. Yeah. So those are babies laid backwards and deep in. And they drag his ass to hell. That bam, can't. That scene.
It was the other scene when the other gentleman died. You could really hear him like
Oh,
screaming
yeah.
out
I
there.
don't want to ruin it though.
Oh yeah,
Wait,
yeah, no.
wait, hold on. Is it called Ghost or Drag Me to Hell?
No, that's Ghost. We were talking about Drag Me to
There
Hell
is a
before.
movie called Drag Me to Hell where people are dragged to hell.
Yeah. So those are two different.
Yeah.
Oh, which one's worse then?
Man, they're both good movies in their
They're
own.
both good.
I mean, I'll say Ghost
Portrays a scarier
is
demon.
a thriller.
Yeah.
Not even. I won't even say it's a scary movie.
Mm-mm.
You should watch it, but it's not a scary movie. It's a thriller.
It's just have
It
those.
just happens
yeah.
to have a ghost in it, and then Drag Me to Hell is an actual watch on
Would you say
Halloween.
suspenseful?
Yeah. Man, that movie's
Yeah.
There's an evil gypsy in there, demons.
What is Drag Me to Hell?
Yeah.
Because that one gives a man that they got to make a part two. But then,
When she kills the cat, man.
oh yeah, and then she was like, "I don't want your cat. Take your cat back."
Yeah, blah, you bitch.
What the
Oh,
fuck?
this movie's
oh,
good, man. This
dude.
movie's so
Anyway,
good.
man. Oh,
And we just ruining the movie for them if they didn't see it. But
That's
If you
Seriously.
haven't seen that movie,
I low-key forgot they was even there. We was just talking to each
I was
other.
in the moment.
Yeah,
I forgot we had,
I
I'm
got
showing
it.
everyone.
sorry.
Sorry, we had an audience.
Anyway, no, yeah, it's good though, man. That's all great stuff. It's all staying in there.
All right.
But anyway,
Next question.
yeah,
Oh no, that was it.
Okay.
that's
Yeah,
it.
just for those. Yeah, just for this segment.
Okay, no, that makes sense. Okay,
All right.
all right. Well, that's not
Anything
bad.
else?
Oh, and then I don't think I answered. Wait, did you answer? As far as the other one, I know you did
Scary-
as a kid, and then
Oh, so yeah, fears.
Greatest fear.
So even now, just failing. Failing is my greatest fear.
yeah,
I don't want to fail.
that's a big one.
Failing is my biggest fear.
Failure. That's understandable. That should be for everybody, actually.
AJ,
Yeah, I think
as a kid and then growing up, or now.
biggest fear as a kid would probably be getting murdered. Not wanting to get murdered by, I don't know, man. I think biggest fear as a kid would probably have to be getting lost and getting killed by like a camp. When I was at camp, it was from a bear. And I wasn't like a scary ass kid that would get fucking terrified of everything
You
either,
just had
guys.
that fear in the back of your
I
head.
just had a fear I didn't want to die somehow. Like I didn't want something to take my life before I had a chance to really live it. I don't know. It's just that's kind of a paranoid, fucked up way to think, right?
You remember?
Good
getting
news
on-
is I wasn't always like this. I think I grew out of it, honestly.
So he's like, I welcome murderers. I'm not afraid of you guys anymore.
Well, I'm not saying all that. I was just saying I kind of grew out of the whole being,
Yeah.
going out and living life, and not really being afraid all the time.
Be cautious and play it safe. But yeah,
Basically,
you're not. Yeah.
That's basically what it is. Yeah, of course. Absolutely. That's what I'm trying to say. That. And then as an adult, man, he took the good one already. Failure, man. I just don't want to fail my daughter. I don't want to fail my girlfriend. I don't want future wife. I don't want to fail at all structurally. I think that I don't want to do something that I thought was going to be something and fail. I mean, I know you got to take chances in life. The biggest part is I don't want to fail all my loved ones, and I don't want to fail what I set out to do in life. You know what I mean? So I'm sorry I'm not trying to steal B monies, but failure is just such a
It's a deep-rooted
it's
fear.
a deep-rooted fear, man, and I think that's probably my ultimate fear. Honestly, I'm sorry. It sounds like I'm piggybacking, probably, but that's the truth,
But
Honestly.
everything as an adult revolves around that, right?
Yeah, honestly, success. What about you, though? What's your biggest fear? Wrap it.
Just to comment off of something you say, you guys ever, or I don't know if Big Money could relate, but have you guys ever just got lost in Walmart as a kid and then, like your parent was just on the other aisle?
Yeah, bro. Your life's like ending. Oh my God, where are they? Where did they go?
So
Where are they?
my mom was a little distracted, and she left me at Target.
Oh,
Damn! She actually left?
Left.
Damn.
Like full on left you there. How old were you?
Because the thing was like we lived in Lake Los Angeles, so driving out to any good stores was like a journey, like a 45-minute journey.
Ooh, fuck.
So I would do like, I'm tired of being in the car, so I'm gonna go to the toy section, look around, and it got to the time where I was like, man, like usually she comes and says like we're ready to go.
Dang.
So I look around every aisle, maybe I missed her. Pull out my what do I have? A Motorola something, flipped it open, dial it. Where you at? She's like, I'm home. Where are you? Like, you joking right now?
What you mean, where I'm at?
You hear her, oh my God. Hangs up, comes pick me up.
She didn't even say nothing. She just hung up.
But
fuck. Nah, I'm on my way to get you, sweetheart.
no, but what I did was
God.
I went and picked two of the best toys and I said, we're getting these, and I won't say anything to Dad.
Yo,
Sounds fair.
Bro, you know what? Honestly,
I was gonna say he needs the claps.
he does need
He
that.
needs the clap.
And I was like, you forgot me? Like, okay, all right.
No, that's why I wanted to take off the. Good job, you money. That's exactly
He
why.
didn't. What is it? It's flight, fight, or
Freeze.
Freeze. He didn't
I played the game.
freeze. Right.
Played the
He
game.
didn't run.
He played the game. He
those
fought.
two
He
things.
fought
Fought
back
strong.
and he played the game. He
for
fought
the rights
strong.
of us kids. There you go.
Amen. Sir.
He needs another round of applause, bro. There you go.
I got my Game Boy Color.
Yeah.
He got it all right. Damn, that's what you got,
Game Boy Color, and what was my second one? Something stupid.
The Game Boy?
Game Boy Color.
bro. That's hilarious.
Oh,
So
he
you
finessed the system.
bro. He was legit smart man, bro. Honestly, wow.
City boys, we up.
So she just showed you like, Mama, you gonna get me this shit, but that's a little no. This is worth
So I
it.
said, we're getting the Game Boy
You
Color.
left my ass here.
Yeah, you left me here.
You left my
I
ass
could have been molested in the bathrooms.
He said, and raised up the little Motorola.
Yeah.
I got one button away from calling Papa.
I had
Oh,
chirp.
yeah.
I had chirp too. I mean, Dad.
Oh,
Guess,
see?
guess what Mom did?
Press the pager.
Oh, press the page. Oh man, this is a great episode though, guys. Honestly,
What about? Are you guys scared of spiders?
Nah.
I don't really have arachnophobia, man.
I mean, I don't want to touch it, but
I will say insects do creep me out though, man. I don't like the idea of
I
little
didn't
legs
get
crawling
rid
all
of,
over you and shit. Oh, fuck that.
I didn't get rid of my arachnophobia until I bought a tarantula at 18, just to like, why am I so fucking scared?
wait.
of
So
these things?
is it the fear of tarantulas or
No,
spiders?
spiders.
Oh,
Arachnophobia.
okay.
But I do my best to not kill them. You know, I cup them, paper, take them outside. I do my best to make sure they know that we're tight. They don't need to fucking kill me.
So what's the difference between fear and phobia?
So like, phobia is like you're done. Your body's frozen. Like you can't move. You're sweating, paranoid, nightmares. Like it stops you from doing.
So that's flight times 100.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So watching arachnophobia, when I had that fear, like, because they don't use like jumbo spiders. That's funny, like 8-legged freaks. That's a fun movie.
Yeah, no, and that's why.
That's a fun.
Arachnophobia uses real spider, like actual real spiders. They flew in a couple 100,000 spiders from Australia. Like it's a wild movie.
Oh,
And honestly, yeah, you know, I was gonna say too, like, I don't want to get too much into phobias because that's actually part of my topic for next week.
I'll save it.
Yeah, let's save it. So, but you guys, you know, with that being said, man, we were getting to that time. I don't mean to cut it short because this is a great conversation. This is a great episode,
This is
man.
fun.
I'm having
This
a
is
great
fun.
time. I know you guys are having
And this
a
is
great
just
time.
the beginning, people.
It's just the beginning, yo.
right. Just
the conversation's just
we
starting.
went all
yo.
out like it was the last one though.
It's low key, but no. We got much more, man. We all know that. So you know how shout out to us. We did a good job. I love this episode. I think everybody else can agree. At least, you know. But it's just a start, like B Money said. We definitely got more coming, guys. We got 4 more episodes within the same theme. We got more to discuss. And I'll go ahead and pass it over to my co-hosts for their final tidbits of this episode before we move on to the outro. Go ahead, B Money.
So follow the rules of Halloween. Only knocking. Wear a costume. Have a jack-o'-lantern. What else is there? And have fun with it. Have fun with the spirit of the holiday. Don't think too dark into it. You know, just enjoy this beautiful holiday.
Amen to that.
Oh, and turn your porch lights off. Yeah.
Yes.
If you don't have candy, just turn the lights off.
Yes, turn them off. I get it. What about you, Mr. Slideshow?
I'm gonna just say
Encore.
I would just say make good choices and remember guns don't work against the original slashers, right?
No.
Yeah, so that's not
They're
gonna work.
Supernatural fuckers, I think. But excellent.
So Michael Myers, it did, but then you know he ended up being
Yeah,
supernatural.
he's unstoppable though.
Something like that. He's
Jason's
nothing
kind of a zombie. You gotta.
You're right. He resurrected. It really don't matter.
Yeah.
And you're not gonna have the opportunity with Freddy. So
No. Really
Tommy
not.
Jarvis re-erected him for the new blood too. That's crazy.
wait, but Freddy, all you got to do is not fear, right?
Not dream.
Oh, but he can still get you if you.
But they
if you're
have
not- if you're not
that.
afraid of him.
They have that fake medicine in Freddy vs. Jason. where
Yeah.
Yeah, to stay awake.
Basically.
Hypnothol, something.
Something like
shit.
that.
You can
Yeah.
sleep, but you don't dream.
Wait, yeah.
Remember, they're taking it constantly every night.
Oh, that's what. I thought it was just to stay up.
No. They take the pill and they go to sleep and they don't think about Freddy.
Oh,
So you can't think about.
no.
And that's
Oh,
how, yeah.
Yeah.
oh.
All right, well, you guys, like I said, not trying to cut us off, but he's oh man.
Don't say I'll be right back.
But anyway, with mine, I guess I'll be right back.
Don't say that.
I won't,
Don't drink and smoke. Don't have sex.
Yeah,
Oh, right.
none of that. So, but anyway, guys, we appreciate you. My final tidbit would be, just like I said, stay safe this Halloween.
Yes.
We're not, please be smart about it. Follow your parents' guidelines. Do what you got to do.
Stay on the sidewalk.
Have a good time. Yeah, don't be stupid.
Don't wake up on the milk box.
Parents, yeah, exactly. Parents, do not.
Wake up on it.
Don't wake up
Like,
on
yeah,
the
like
milk
that, like with a
end up
photo on it.
Huh?
Don't end up on it.
Well,
You can't wake up.
well,
on
because
a
you
milk
gonna
box.
wake up dead. But we gonna see
can't-
you on the milk box.
You can't wake up dead.
You can't. No, you gonna wake up dead.
You dead. You
You
just-
no, but you gonna see the white light.
But you're not waking up. That's,
You are.
That's your spirit,
But you still thinking.
not your body.
You're like, where am I?
All right, fellas. All right. Anyway.
Waking up dead.
Oh my gosh.
Wake
Anyway,
up dead.
wake up dead. Yeah. So I'm gonna tip it on that. Don't wake
wake
up dead,
guys.
Yeah.
Don't wake up dead.
Wake up and see them pearly gates.
Or
Huh?
and just come get you.
Oh yeah, that's
All
all.
right. So don't wake up dead.
Don't wake up dead.
Come on. Make it make
Don't
sense.
wake up dead. And though obviously don't wake up dead. Well, that sounds terrible. You can't
Smash
do
that like button.
Smash that like button, please, you guys. Yeah, I want to give a quick shout out to everybody that's watching us on YouTube, of course, and who's listening to us and streaming us through the audio lanes. You guys know what it is already: Spotify, Apple Podcasts, many, many more. The list goes on. Wherever you listen to your podcasts, we're there. We appreciate you guys audially for being there. Yes. Visually, YouTube, we put a lot of effort into this, you guys. Thank you so much. Please, please, please smash that like button. Smash the subscription button. Share this video with your friends. Share all the videos with your friends. Please help us reach our goal and take this channel to the next level.
And especially especially in this video, please comment on your favorite movies, and we'll see if we haven't seen them, so we can watch them. Get ready for
And
the
get
Halloween.
feedback.
Oh yeah.
Yes, and get ready for the episode where we actually delve a little bit more into the movies side of all this stuff, guys. Again, Wheel of Fate coming soon, and a lot of things are coming up these next few episodes.
Special
Please get
guest
ready for them,
callers
guys.
coming up.
Special guest callers going to be coming up, and there's a lot of great things coming up, guys. And like we say, thank you guys for joining us for another spooktacular episode of The Conversation That Never Ends. It's been time to talk. See you guys next week.